Hey guys, it feels like it's been a while since I last made a video. Because it has been a while since I last made a video. But I've kind of just been like, you know, kind of procrastinating at like recording this. For so whatever. This video is continuing like my compilation of all my Honkai Star Rail stuff. This is Penacony now. This is probably like I'm not sure if I'll do it yet. You'll see, but like this video might be split up into two parts. So it'll be part one, which might be this video, unless I decide to add a part two and combine it together into one video. But I don't know, because Penacony is long. So yeah, I have just been lacking on videos because, well, for one, I'm streaming a lot more. Yeah, that's what my entire like channel's now consisting of. I've just been streaming because I've been too lazy to edit, and I just don't feel like paying my friend to edit sometimes, or I just don't feel like paying him to edit, so I just don't. I have two videos that I need to finish. One for my second channel, which I haven't posted on my second channel in forever, and then one for this main channel that I gotta like finish, and then pay my friend to edit them. But yeah, whatever. Either way, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys at the end of the video. Sit down. This isn't the first time we did this. It's the third time.
The express is about to make the jump. The express is about to make the jump. Please be seated and hold on.
Okay.
The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4,
There's no seatbelts.
2, 1.
What the heck? What's that all about? We just see the future. The heck? Where are we? Okay, this is not the Astral Express.
Not another one.
Oh,
Come with me.
hello, Akron. What is this place?
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as
What are you
best as I
talking
can.
about?
This is the border between reality and the memory zone. Dreamscape.
Okay.
Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness
Okay.
happens with each new dawn. It isn't a curse.
Okay.
So,
Look at this.
come with me.
Huh.
I'll take you.
Okay. Cool. Totally.
Left, at the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Why are things floating? Why is the teapot floating?
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But
Why?
before you do, I would make a request of you.
What do you want, Akron?
You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know.
What?
Have we met somewhere before?
Perhaps we have.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, she stood shoulder to shoulder with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach.
Bro, I don't know anything about my past, so whatever. I don't know.
May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters.
Oh, okay.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
Totally. I don't know. I feel no fear. If it means that I will disappear, I would. I cannot bear such fear. If it means losing them, I would.
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
I would, no matter the cost. If I didn't have to pay any price, I would.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending.
Okay.
If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception, I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
I would blaze a trail without hesitation.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing,
Okay.
touch,
Let me go home now.
thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me?
I seem to remember you from somewhere.
I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was
I
my
see.
final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells.
Will we meet again?
The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more.
Bro, that's just basically like her, you know, her skill. Or like her burst, you know. Her burst, everything turns black and white, and then she's just red.
What you must do now is ponder its significance.
What the heck?
And then you can return to the waking
What?
world.
Oh, man.
That's where we all find our answers.
What the what the hell? God damn. Wow. Why are you crying? God damn. Okay.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden?
I may have dreams of a tragic future. I may have dreams of an old friend. Yes.
Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... You should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Okay.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
Probably. Meet with March 7th. Such a strange name, though. You know. They're just March 7th.
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch. But I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now?
I'm ready to go.
Penacony, the planet of festivities. The universe's biggest and fanciest amusement park awaits.
I don't care about an amusement park, you know. I'm just here to progress with the story. And to find Acheron. I don't know how I'm gonna find Acheron, you know.
We're here at last. The family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. Our bags probably know what it feels like to be a celebrity now with all that attention. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from inside you.
Thankfully they didn't. The Stellaron is stable. Thankfully they didn't.
Aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby. And those endless rows. They're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here.
Damn, pretty big hotel.
Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Man, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Misha.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
It's the child from the dream.
I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
Over here. Something's not right.
What?
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your room, feel free to contact me.
Is
Please,
our-
go ahead.
is
Don't
our
keep your
room,
friend
like-
waiting.
You know, not existent? Do we not have a room? I need to check that, yeah.
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't in the system.
Why?
But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we already reserved rooms. Please, check again for me.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me a moment. The Astral Express, 4 platinum guest rooms, whose names include Mr. Welt Yang, Miss Himiko, Miss March 7th, and Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation list.
Something's wrong. What's going on? And yes, I'm Mr. Dong Hung reporting for duty. Something's wrong.
Yes, your name isn't on the hotel's reservation list. I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we responded to the family's invitation, she hadn't even arrived on the express. Something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea. Could you reassign his room? It's still the same number of people.
She's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express. We can vouch for her status.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid.
Show Trailblazer profile. Show Architect's Lance? What? What do I pick? This one?
No,
I don't know.
I'm not doubting your status. It's just...
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival, Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the family's invite, All guests from all over the cosmos have thronged this place. Hotel security is on high alert with zero room for error. And with such a last-minute change, it really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests
not
from
really
the Astral Express.
What?
Please
You got
do
4
not
rooms
make it
reserved.
harder for
There's
her.
4 people here. You don't, you know.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department, a non-performing asset liquidation specialist and subordinate to Supervisor Diamond. I was cordially invited by the watchmaker.
Okay.
I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you for quite a while.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must be the representative. The IPC's elite certainly does have an extraordinary air about them. I suppose such an exceptional figure such as yourself wouldn't mind paving a convenience for us?
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead?
What are you talking about?
I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
Cry about it. Nobody cares.
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for her. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a favor from you all.
This guy's a bitch.
But what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here. Looking forward to a delightful time with you all.
I'm glad
Okay.
you've put it this way. So about the vouching,
There you go, miss. Please allow her to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
Fucking Sunday, bro. Bro, don't just
Ali,
go, but.
just a moment. The family cannot allow
Sunday.
guests to enter a dream while bearing burdens.
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome
Robin.
man in Penacony. Along with a singer renowned across the universe, Robin.
These two were in my dream.
Dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
Bruh.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Bruh. What?
The singer, Epsilon Superstar. If I can stop one heart from breaking, that's your song, isn't it?
Bruh.
Never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine. Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here. It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival.
Okay.
The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local leaders at Penacony. He is also the organizer of this era's Charmony Festival. He heard you all ran into some difficulties, and sent me here to provide aid. Alas, I arrived a little later than usual. I sincerely apologize for any unpleasantness during your stay.
Bruh.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Allie to resolve the system
Where the
error
fuck's
as
Sunday?
soon as possible.
Where is he?
Also,
Oh, I
Mr.
clicked. Okay,
Aventurine
there he
has
is.
an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies to everyone of the Astral Express and wish for an amicable partnership moving.
Thank you
Okay.
for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, as the actual administrators, relieve you of any problems during your visit in Penacony. I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams
Cool.
be beautiful and pleasant.
Okay.
It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr. Which day was he? Sunday. Mr.
Bruh.
Sunday's back.
Oh crap. I'm already a little winded.
You and
Pretty funny, you know,
Bo
March 7th, and we got Sunday.
can't
Like,
wait
what the
to
fuck?
get inside and just flop and roll on that comfy bed.
Nah, the bread's gonna be just bricks. Just gonna be a brick bed.
You'll have to wait for us to finish checking in first. Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie. Finally here. Let's all head to our rooms first and put down our bags.
For what bags? Ain't no one was carrying bags.
Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's soul is very famous.
Bruh.
Go on. We may be thinking of the same thing.
Do you remember the invite that the Express received?
The family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness
Bruh.
the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite. You mean there was a hidden message?
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had off-key notes in the background.
Bruh.
I recorded these dissonant notes, and they were a perfect match with the gravity wave frequency when the Express made its warp jump. Also, the Express engine's spatial curvature was its encryption key.
A distress call method regularly used by the Nameless.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover
Let's
this?
see.
When we were handling that Law Fu Stellaron matter, I told Pom Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that in hindsight,
Oh, crap.
there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Huh.
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
Oh crap, I clicked the wrong button.
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual. And your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event is becoming more interesting with each passing second.
Okay, there's something weird about my keyboard. I have 2 Windows keys. I don't know why. There are 2 Windows keys on my keyboard. Both right next to the spacebar, but I don't remember there being 2 Windows keys on this keyboard.
Why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could concern the Trailblaze.
Well, I did. Which is why, before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
I too just found out about the invite thingy.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one had the chance to tell you.
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? There are too many unanswered questions. We must use the utmost caution before we go deeper. Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime.
Uh-huh. Totally. This guy.
How fortuitous. We meet again.
Well, you're the one that's in my room. This is my room. What are you doing here?
Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be your room now, but half a system hour ago, it was still mine.
How? I don't get it.
A lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've given it to you. Treasure it well, friend.
You were the one who transferred it to me. You were the one who arranged the check-in. What doesn't matter? You need to leave. Totally.
Oh, I'm not sure I like that tone.
Shut the fuck up.
Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives
Your zesty
to
ass outta
acquire
here,
an
bro.
admission ticket into the reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry whims of an unsought guest such as yourself? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right?
No. What do you want to talk about? You should go talk with Himiko or Welt.
Wrong. You're the one I seek.
Hey, yo.
Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. The family's eyes are everywhere, but you get the drift.
Huh. I'm not gonna lie, like, the way he talks is, so there's this show called The DC Legends of Tomorrow, and it takes place in the Flash universe. And there's the Captain Cold of that universe. Just the way he talks, just it's very similar to him.
My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards, as well as the preservation's protection.
Man, I don't care about you venturing.
It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game.
Yeah, because I'm amazing.
That power, you really don't wish to use it. Or you don't want to be rid of it. Why not use it to etch your name across the stars? The power that men both fear and desire is right in the palms of your hands.
Why don't you use those legs and get the fuck out of here?
Miss Stellaron, have I hit the nail on the head?
Hey, yo. How did you know? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm warning you, you need to leave now.
Warning me? Oh, you're too funny. You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you again. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion, because it will also show me your true value. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end.
Okay.
So I hope that friends don't let me down.
Okay. I will think about it. I cannot make my own. You should really be going.
I already said there's no rush to give me an answer. Because no matter what happens, the outcome will remain the same.
Hey, yo. Why is bro's
Oh,
that's for real zesty,
Before
bro.
I go, let's play another game.
Hey, yo.
A simple game, too.
Who do you think you are?
Get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand the chip is hiding in. It'll help you get a better grasp on my personality. And the way I do things.
Nah, bro. I already know your personality, bro. Dang, a chip is sauce tier. Okay, whatever.
Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to reveal the answer. No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine because...
Oh, man.
Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello.
Huh?
The fuck? Oh!
What are you doing in my room?
Acheron. The fuck?
Your room.
The fuck?
Well played, friend. You haven't been in Penacony long, but you already know how to rope people into your cause. Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere reminder. This place runs deep with plenty of unsavory characters. Don't forget to stay on your toes. Like, keeping your door closed. I'll make my exit now. Have a pleasant stay.
Okay. But Acheron, you are... thinking, whatever.
Why haven't you left?
Why haven't you left? Oh, this is my
This is
room.
my room. I was just teasing. Please forgive me. This
Okay.
is indeed your room. I saw that man snooping about while I was in the hallway. It seemed like he was searching for his own room, so it made me wary.
Huh? This was
I
the text
later
read.
saw you walking into the same room,
Hmm.
so I began to connect the dots. The situation got a bit tense. I hope you don't mind that I pulled this stunt.
I have a strange feeling
Anyway,
about this.
as long as you're all right. But
Oh shit.
before I go, can I ask you a question? You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. But I wish to know, have we met somewhere before?
I was about to ask. Perhaps in a dream.
Is that so? I haven't been able to shake off this familiar feeling since just now. Maybe this is what they call deja vu. Or it could purely be serendipity. This is your name, isn't it?
Okay. Do you still remember me?
You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but it's not so bad that I can't remember details from just minutes ago. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want. We will likely meet again.
Okay.
Lastly, a gentle reminder. There are people who possess unwavering resolution and faith, even unto death, and they do not wield such conviction for good. And on that man's face I see such a similar expression. One who wears a blade must use it to cut, eventually. And when a gambler has nothing to lose on the table, he will surely go for broke and bet it all on a final hand. That is all I can say. I thought you should know all this before making a choice. Goodbye.
Okay.
Acheron left. Strange. I can't shake off this odd feeling I have. Forget it. It's taken a while, but at least I can finally enter the dream.
It didn't take long for a reunion.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby? All these hallways really look the same to me.
Bruh. You show Acheron the way, she thanks you again and again. It wasn't that hard. Just go that way and down the stairs. But am I... Okay. We are dreaming.
Please relax. Feel the ebb and flow of your body. Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a dreamland.
Okay. Looks Mikhail. Huh. Hey, yo, why is Dr. Ratio here?
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome bust of yours?
Yeah, that one quest where it has to do with Dr. Ratio and stuff, it's freaking impossible to beat. You have to beat that one guy, but I just can't.
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16 seconds. You better have solved the mystery of Akavili's fall.
Get your British
I
ass.
suggest not tangling with the nameless.
Bruh.
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
Clamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, the Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs, and your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque. It seems this peacock is short of a feather or two. The family's been rummaging through your things, haven't they?
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some idiot ruined everything.
Oh, it's nothing more than a few rocks. Why so serious? Who cares if they're gone?
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're funny, I'll give you that. It appears our erudite friend has done his homework.
It's my job. How would a gambler wrest Penacony back from the IPC otherwise?
Don't worry, Doctor, I have my ways. The family fears interference from the IPC, hence their constant intervention. Or to play devil's advocate, perhaps Penacony might have always been a ruse under the guise of the Harmony. If you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or maybe they're thinking of pulling off something big during the Charmony Festival. Or someone else made the invite, and they acquiesced to elevating the magnitude of the plan. Well, regardless, be it the family or the Watchmaker's legacy, as long as they're all useful to me.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
Well, no need to expand on that now. It's not yet time to reveal my trump card.
Damn. Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow escape your Sigonian upbringing?
Then, do you trust me?
That depends on you.
So you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school, and my parents didn't teach me any of that. A pity.
Okay.
I did not mean to offend.
I'm not offended. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the Abgens. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, we need as many friends as we can get. Let's see. The Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. The Annihilation Gang, I can't really count on them. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer. And as for the bunch at the tavern... Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself as a Galaxy Ranger. The whole conversation felt off, huh?
Okay. Bro's gone.
Oh, you don't really disdain me that much, do you?
Uh,
Well, seems like I'm on my own again.
Whoa. What the heck? Flying. Oh, okay. 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 Okay.
Are you alright?
The fall didn't hurt at all. Are we in heaven or I think I'm hallucinating?
Well, you are in the dreamscape after all.
Seems like our guest here hasn't gotten used to the transition. Fret not. Feeling a sense of weightlessness is normal for new visitors.
How can I get, like, you know, used to something that I have never even experienced? So what the fuck are you talking about?
Please guide our friend in getting more comfortable with the new environment.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Robin gives a slight nod to her brother, then locks her emerald gaze with yours. She smiles, and you see ripples shimmering in the depth of her lake green eyes, followed by a mighty vortex emerging from the depths of the pool. Your vision dims as your body dissolves, becoming one with the fluidity of the time-space. You resonate with and become attuned to the serene fusion of frequencies. Your heart drums, leading the symphony.
Don't worry. Just relax. You'll be feeling like your normal self in no time. Inhale.
The choir starts. Inhale. They sing now. Exhale. They chant. They chant. Instincts compels, and the stagnant fluid in your chest begins to flow again. A gentle warmth emanates from within, saturating every inch of your being. Your melodies slow down, fade away like a lullaby. A colored illusion delicately caresses the top of your head and closes your eyes. Its movements tender and compassionate, you feel contentment and drift into a deep slumber. You open your eyes and feel a vitality like no other. The difficulty you were experiencing a mere moments earlier feels like a distant
You
memory.
should be feeling fully in control now. Welcome to Penacony.
What does that mean? What was that sound just now? Did you just brainwash me?
Merely changed your state of mind for you to feel more at ease.
Relax. Just did some tuning on you with the resonance of the harmony to allow you to control your limbs freely in the dreamscape.
Okay.
Essentially, the dream of Penacony is a world formed by Memoria. Only by fully understanding its nature can you move freely within it. It's like learning to swim. It's easy to sink at first when you aren't accustomed to the water, but once you get the hang of it, you can float and swim on the surface effortlessly.
Okay. That's a great analogy. I get it now. This is deep. Does that mean I can levitate in the air?
Well, theoretically you can, but it would be very difficult to pull off. After all, you don't really have an in-depth understanding of the Memoria yet. Unless you're one of the memo keepers of the Garden of Recollection, it can be difficult at first to manipulate the Memoria as you wish. But once you've been tuned by the harmony, you can use the same laws of physics from the real world to understand how the dream world works.
Okay.
Oh, oops. I've fallen into my professional habits again. I just can't seem to shake off this urge to be a know-it-all.
Don't mind him. He's always like that. Please, enjoy the beautiful dreamscape the family has built for everyone. We shall take our leave. Have a blast.
Firefly. What the fuck are you doing here?
Think about running away. You stowaway.
It's fucking Ozzy, bro. What the fuck? Hello, Firefly.
Sorry for bothering you. Please, I need your help.
What happened? Who are you? I'll do my best to protect a pretty young lady. Okay.
Hey, look. She has an accomplice.
Ha! Good work. Now we can nab them both in one go.
Oh man, gotta fight these guys. Well, I don't gotta fight them because I don't gotta do shit. No.
Still waters of oblivion.
always deliver.
Now these guys are pretty weak. Okay, they're just dogs, and whatever the fuck this thing is.
Destined for oblivion.
Okay. That hurts. Yeah, I need to complete my freaking simulated universe so I can actually ascend my characters. But God, it's gonna be a pain in the ass.
I weep for the departed.
I really don't like the simulated universe. Okay. I did it.
That's enough, boys.
Who are you? It's you! I got that guy recently.
Sir, what's gotten into you all? Open your eyes and take a good look. Is this lady the stowaway we're looking for?
Huh? Who's this?
Don't you know him? Look at his brown hair and grey vest.
Okay.
He's the officer, sent here by the family to maintain order at the Charmony Festival.
I see. Sir, the thing is, we're trying to apprehend a stowaway. And that young lady there looks very suspicious. We're sure she's the one.
How does she look suspicious?
That's nonsense. Take another look, will ya? The witness report says that the suspect is a lad with silver hair, and you guys are going after a girl with silver hair. Does that even make sense? She's our guest. Well, just get out of my way and I'll take care of this.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sorry for all the trouble you went through back there. I'm Gallagher from the Bloodhound family, and those idiots are some young Bloodhounds I've been training. Because of their youth and inexperience, they mistook an honored guest of Penacony for a criminal. This is indeed a regrettable mistake. I'd like to offer my sincerest apology to you on behalf of the Bloodhound family.
What about the story? Who's the silver-haired guy?
The Bloodhound family are guards of the Dreamscape. We're in charge of security here, and our duties include arresting people who try to enter our world illegally. We got a tip that some criminals were planning to take advantage of the festivities around the Charmony Festival to sneak into Penacony. Now that the festival is just around the corner, there are likely many shady characters lurking around. Don't worry. I believe this is just a misunderstanding. How could such a lovely girl like you be a...
Oh crap.
Thanks. Without your kind help, I wouldn't know what to do.
Yeah, no, I think she's
Just
mad
part
sus
of the
though.
job. I need to get going. If you need help, you can reach out to me through the young bloodhounds in this area. I wish you an enjoyable experience in this land of dreams.
Uh-huh.
I owe you a big one. If it hadn't been for you, I might have been taken away by them.
A galactic baseballer actress.
You're funny. By the way, I've just noticed. You're a nameless, right? Is this your first time here on Penacony?
I'm not doing autographs today.
That's not what I meant. Though I do admire the nameless. The family invited you here, right? I'd be happy to show you around. Although the Bloodhounds mistook me for a stowaway, I'm actually a local. My name is Firefly, and I'm from the Iris family. I work as a stage performer, although right now I'm just an extra. When there are no acting gigs, I work as a guide near Glass Avenue. If you don't mind, I can show you all the exciting things around here. Maybe if I do my job as a guide, people will stop suspecting me.
That's awesome. I happen to need a tour guide.
Glad to hear that. After all, you just did me a huge favor. Look! That's the statue of Clocky, Penacony's famous cartoon character. It's the oldest and most famous animation from Penacony. It follows the adventurous life of Clocky and his friends in the town of Dreamville. To date,
What the fuck?
over 10,000 episodes have aired.
The fuck? His character design is a little surrealist. Isn't having a clock as a character a bit ominous?
Ominous? Clocky is a household name here. There would never be anything ominous about him. Right?
I don't know, bro. Look at his face. I don't know what's going on with those three thingies right there.
By the way, do you know that Clocky's design is said to be inspired by none other than the legendary watchmaker?
Does it look like I give a fuck?
I can't believe you haven't heard of him. He was a legendary tycoon in the history of Penacony, the founder of the Dreamscape, the man who turned dreams into reality. There are different stories out there about the watchmaker's origin. Some said he was a traveling merchant from beyond the sky. Some claim that he was exiled to Penacony as a prisoner. And some speculate that he wasn't even a real person, just a symbol. The true story is anyone's guess. But everyone aspires to emulate his success and be the next watchmaker. As
Bruh.
his inspiring story
Anyone can be a
became
watchmaker.
known
You
across
just gotta
the cosmos,
know how to make watches.
those
And then
with a
bam,
dream
watchmaker.
flocked to Penacony in droves. They held feast after feast, eventually building the planet of festivities we have today. Everyone in Penacony knows that cartoon character Clocky is portrayed as reckless and full of hot air. But I believe the real watchmaker was a nameless. After all, creating the dreamscape sounds like just the kind of thing a trailblazer would do.
How?
Hold on. If the watchmaker really was a nameless, wouldn't that make him your predecessor? Would you like to take a picture with him?
I think I'll pass. I'm allergic to camera lenses. I know how this goes. You're gonna charge me a lot just to take a pic, aren't you? I'm allergic to camera lenses.
Let's go somewhere else then.
Shut the fuck up. You hear a pitiful cry for help. The cry is coming from the Clocky's eyelash.
What's that? Oh, it looks like there's something on Clocky's face. Help! Help me! Pull me up! Help me!
The eyelashes are beginning to be pulled out, which feels a lot more, feels a little too much like a dream. Okay.
You want a photo with him? Sure. Please give me.
I don't want a photo. Man, I'm gonna take a photo. Oh man, okay. How about I zoom all the way in, take a picture of my feet. Bam. That's okay.
It's done. It came out great. You're very photogenic. Help! Help me! Pull me out, please!
I took a nice pic with Clocky, but the eyelashes are still begging for help. Investigate the strange eyelashes. Yank. What the fuck? Aw, fuck, they're British, bro. I shouldn't have saved them. Bro, I can barely understand what the fuck you're saying, bro. After letting out an adorable chirp, the bird flies away. Before it left, it seemed to have offered some kind of reward. The main thing is that you need to go to the tree first. Perhaps you can meet with it again there. See just what exactly the nice thing is.
Is there something wrong with Clocky's statue? Why did you suddenly jump just now?
I rescued a bird.
A bird with sharp edges and points. I don't think I saw it.
Maybe you should open your goddamn eyes, Firefly.
You're okay. Let's move on
God.
to the next stop, which is just a stone's throw away from here. Please follow me.
The next stop is the tree. Then I don't want to. Okay. Which tree? Broski just said a tree, so I don't know what the fuck bro's talking about. There's 100 trees. The
Can
fuck?
you see that building in the distance? That's the famous Grand Theater, another great landmark of Penacony.
Just looks like a floating building.
Unique
Yep.
shape, doesn't he? In the real world, it was originally the central prison of Astana. The family renovated it in the dreamscape and transformed it into the glorious Penacony Grand Theater.
Yeah. So like, most people would know, but I'm building Honkai Star Rail. Well, like very few people probably know, but I'm building Honkai Star Rail in Minecraft, and I'm recording videos of it. And the last one I made, I had this. There's this building in Bellabog that I'm probably gonna have to tear down and rebuild because it's too big. It's too big as wide, like in wide, so it doesn't like match up with the other side of everything. So it's just, yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna make it smaller, but I'm probably gonna have to redo that because it's really pissing me off because I need to make it work with everything else.
Since the moment it was built, the Grand Theater has graced the entire dreamscape with its rendition of the Odes of Harmony. During the once-in-an-era Charmony Festival, family members will gather at the theater to welcome the harmonious choir that blesses Penacony with everlasting peace. And here we are, the best viewing spot in all of Golden Hour. Look, there's even a telescope here. When the Charmony Festival arrives, remember to be here early if you want to get a seat.
Okay.
This is the largest park in Golden Hour. It represents the soda culture of Penacony. The gigantic soda bottle houses the headquarters of the Soulglad
It's just a bunch of soda.
Soulglad is said to have originated from a sweet medicinal syrup popular during the prison era. Invented by a man named Sousa, it was thus called the Sousa juice. ID,
Bro, what?
an interstellar traveling merchant, saw the potential in the beverage and purchased the formula. Ideon then carbonated the beverage and renamed it Soulglad. He also pioneered the school of thought known as Syrupism, in which he promoted the consumption of Soulglad as a new kind of lifestyle. And just like that, he created a commercial miracle. Did you know that one of the ingredients in the original recipe for Sousa juice, known as Dreamleaf, has gone extinct? That means the only place you can get a taste of Apocal Soulglad is in Penacony's dreamscape. This is also the only place where one can fully experience the core values
I want to know how Penacony actually looks because we're currently in a dream. And so far, I've only been to a hotel in Penacony. She abruptly freezes. In that fleeting moment, you notice a cautious shift in the girl's gaze, piercing directly into your brow, or perhaps somewhere behind you. What are you talking? She's clearly looking, not like in like the side. Like look, her face is looking directly at me, while her face is not looking at me. So I don't know. What are you looking at? Firefly returns to her warm and gentle disposition. She broke the fourth wall for a second.
Let me show you around.
Okay. Mommy. I want to gamble. Look at that. I want to gamble.
Hi there. This is my friend's first visit to Penacony. May I get some ID tokens for her?
Of course. Please show me your Dreamscape pass.
There's nothing in my hand.
Here's your Dreamscape pass and tokens.
My name is...
Keep a good hold of them.
That's my
Have
name.
a good time.
How many tokens are there?
10. You may now enjoy the attractions in Penacony to the fullest.
Thanks. Let's try out some of the games nearby. Our goal is to use all the tokens.
That's a lot of pressure. Let's live it to the fullest.
Let's do it.
Okay. Okay. Hoping for the best. Hoping for the best. Is it? Oh, wait, what? First try? First try? First try? Come on. First try? Come on, face Shao. Face Shao. Face Shao. Come on. Okay. Asta. Got Asta. Okay. Come on. Come on. Face Shao. Face Shao. Face Shao. Okay. No, it's not Face Shao. Okay. Well, that's utterly disappointing. But whatever. 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 Still have, oh, wait, what? Another one? Okay, this has to be Fei Xiao. This has to be Fei Xiao now. This one has to be Fei Xiao. Okay, I got her. It has to be, right? Because there's no way I lose the pity in, you know, twice in a row. So this has to be Fei Xiao. Come on. Come on. There she is. There she is. Fei Xiao. We got her after 30 pulls. I was hoping to pull on her weapon. So I was like, I was kind of hoping to get her first try, but I didn't. I got Bailu again. Firefly.
What do you say? Ready to call it a day? I'm a bit tired too. Did you have fun?
Totally.
Penacony's golden hour is pretty amazing, isn't it?
It's nice. Everywhere's just magical.
I know, right? It's a dream that's loving and forgiving to everyone. Just like the family.
Uh-huh.
It's vast and deep like an ocean. Even the humblest people can find solace here. I really appreciate your help earlier today. That's why I took the chance to introduce this beautiful place to you. It was willing to accept me, even though I didn't belong here. I've grown very fond of this place. And that makes me want to share it with others.
Aren't you a local? You shouldn't attach your feelings to stuff like this. Are you really a stowaway?
I am. At least for now.
Bruh.
Hey, can you come closer? Closer, please. I have a question for you.
Hey, yo. What do you want?
Did you travel here alone?
No. My friends went to the other dreamscapes.
Oh, I see. I'm not sure whether you realize it or not, but I took you through a very long scenic route and visited all kinds of places just now because, well, someone's been following you.
Bro, what?
Don't turn around. I'm certain that you're his target. He's been on our tail since we parted ways with Mr. Gallagher.
What?
I wondered whether he was a friend of yours, as my instincts told me he wasn't. He's about 5 feet, 11 inches tall, give or take. Judging from his strong build, it's clear that he's well trained. He walks in long strides, but his steps are light and barely audible.
Okay, let me think.
That way of walking
Who could this possibly be? Is it adventuring? I don't know if it's adventuring or not, but like.
He looks like a skilled fighter. The covert kind. He has
Is it
large palms, yet his
is it
fingers are
Sampo?
slender and nimble.
Is it Sampo?
I reckon he has experience using knives like a short sword.
Is it
dagger.
Sampo?
Do you know anybody like that? Maroon jacket,
It's
emerald eyes, dark blue hair.
it's fucking Sampo.
He's coming our way.
Hey, well, if it isn't my most loyal customer, the Trailblazer girl. It's been such a long time, old friend.
Bro, why is bro talking like that, bro?
What a coincidence to run into you here. Oh my, I'm in luck today.
It has been a while since I've heard him, but I don't remember him sounding like that. What the fuck? I can't be dreaming, can I? What brings you here?
Surprised to see me? You know, it's thanks to you that I can be here. You helped Urello 6 open up to the outside.
Man.
This gentleman is?
Oh, Miss March, don't you remember me?
Bruh,
For
that's
all the favors I did for you all in Bellabon?
it's not March. This is Firefly. She went toward that. You should get your eyesight checked. Are you sure March 7th looks like this?
My name is Firefly. I'm a stage performer from the Iris family.
Oh, no wonder. I was just thinking, there's no way Miss March could change her appearance so dramatically in such a short time. It's my
Bruh.
pleasure to meet you. My name is Sempo, and I'm an old pal of hers.
Bro, this Sampo's weird. Firefly, let's go.
It's been so long since we last met each other. How can you just walk away like that?
Mr. Sampo, what's the purpose of your visit to Penacony?
My purpose? You're funny. What else can I do in Penacony? Well, I just hang around, daydream, and do the things that anyone on vacation would do.
Nah, he's mad sus.
Speaking of which, old pal, since fate brings us here, I'm obliged to give you a tour of this area. I've been watching you two for a long time. Miss Firefly does know Penacony well, but when it comes to entertainment for grown-ups, I think I can do much better.
Bruh.
Entertainment for grown-ups?
Looks like my analysis is spot on. Follow me, you two. Let me give you a taste of the adult world. Takes a long time to reach the other side on foot. How about we just bounce over there using the pinball machine?
Pinball
Bruh.
machine? She's not fully acclimated to the dreamscape yet. This could get dangerous.
Dangerous? Miss Firefly, we're in a beautiful dreamland crafted by the family. How could it be dangerous? This is the perfect place to have some thrills.
Bruh.
Come on, pal. Show her what you're made of.
Okay. Getting the pinball. Click to select the plate. Expend energy to activate the plate. Okay. The fuck? Activate. Rotate. Okay. Click activate. Okay. Okay. There we go.
Stream 4. This
Now, where are we going?
lower level of the commercial district?
Oh man.
Bingo.
What the heck?
This is no ordinary salon. The only guests allowed to enter are the Bapeshi people.
Bro, that's just a small child. Why is why is this guy?
Right. I have two friends here who want to come with me.
It's just a freaking kid, bro.
How many of you?
Do you not know how to count? There's clearly 3 of us.
3.
Show me your VIP card.
No problem. Here it is.
I'm talking about your friends. I've already seen yours.
Well, how can my friends have VIP cards when they've only just arrived? Can you make an exception and let them in? I'll provide my VIP card as guarantee that they won't cause any trouble.
No, I
can't break the rules. Please go home if you don't have the card.
Well, seems like we can't go in.
What should we do? What the heck is this?
Stay cool. Let me think of something. Okay, so we aren't going in anymore. But could you help me pick up something I left inside? The moment of betrayal. The cloud of doubt and everlasting hatred. Just mention the clown's items to Miss Thunderbolt. She'll understand what I mean.
What?
Just be patient. I'll explain everything when the time comes.
Okay.
I'll deliver your message to her. Please wait here.
Okay.
Here's the items you asked for. Miss Thunderbolt said these alone wouldn't be enough. She wanted you to have these broken dreams. She said do with them as you see fit.
Miss Thunderbolt is such a thoughtful person. Thank you so much. Now,
Bruh.
we're only short of one item, which we might be able to find in an arcade machine. Coincidentally, there's one at the salon entrance. Let's get moving. I want to show you something fun.
Man, I don't trust you, Sampo. You and freaking Aventurine are like my least two trustworthy people in this in this game.
I'm afraid you're mistaken, Miss Firefly. This is an arcade. This fine machine has a sense of aesthetics worthy of the dreamscape. It's nothing like the techie junk you see around Punk Lord.
Bruh, this guy's a boomer.
You try touching it and see what happens.
Don't really want to. Why don't you try it yourself?
I want to let you enjoy this first-hand experience. Of course, it's just a suggestion. If you aren't up for it, I'll do it myself.
The two almost synchronizedly turned their gaze towards you, or perhaps more precisely, it was three of them, including the guy with a trembling, oversized nose and sunglasses on the screen. Okay, you know it's time to make a choice, so do you want to take a chance and touch this television? Touch it, touch it, touch it. Seems like I'm left with no other options. Exactly. You reach out to the suspicious screen in front of you. Okay, let's touch it. It's more. What? What did that say? The fuck is that?
Wait, what? Why did you turn into this thing?
I have no idea what happened. I think I've been sucked into the TV. Gosh, you guys are tall. Let out a really cool sounding humph. You make an extremely cool grunt. Man, really, it was cool. Okay.
Cool.
You got swag now, pal.
So, how did she turn into that?
Oh, you don't get it, do you? Well, she was sucked into the TV just now and swapped bodies with Hanu. Hold on, let me take a closer look. Look! The title of this game is Hanu's Adventure. According to the plot synopsis, you have been shrunken down by one of Stone's devices. You will embark on an epic adventure to rescue Dreamville with your miniature body.
Don't really want to do this though.
If you want to return to your normal size, you have to do everything that Hanu has done in the cartoon series. Or you can just touch this TV.
Bruh. Fine. What do I, how do you know that? I'm not going to take. I'm not going to take you at your word again. Let out a really cool sounding humph. You make a cool grunting noise. Have you thought about why you'd even change? Why do you even change back if you can keep being this cool?
Here it says, enter the door to start your adventure. You have to climb inside from there to start your challenge, pal.
We'll cheer you on.
Of course we will. Good luck.
Turns her body sideways, gazing into the distance as if evading your gaze. After a momentary pause, she finally turns back and softly speaks.
I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. I don't find you suspicious.
Thank you. Things I'm hiding from you.
Yeah. But like, I'm trying to get back into making more videos because I've been lacking the entire month of October.
I also have my own purpose for joining you on your journey.
Yeah.
Still, I appreciate your help. I mean it from the bottom of my heart.
Okay.
And my admiration for the Nameless is also genuine. You guys have been to a lot of worlds, met people from all walks of life, and experienced all sorts of things. Every day is a new beginning for you guys.
I sure have. I really love that kind of view. What? I really love that kind of life. It's not as great as you think. You can board the Astral Express too.
Can I bring you one more place? It isn't another tourist attraction. It's my very own secret base.
Okay.
Do my best to tell you everything I know when we get there.
Sure. I believe you. Fuck. What? Oh, what's going on? Are you asking for help? What kind of thing are you? Okay. Sure.
Is there a problem?
I can see a clock with limbs. Yeah. Who the fuck's Misha? Okay.
I'm a famous celebrity in Penacony. My friends and I keep the peace in this small town. They are Hanu, Mr. Soda.
Okay. How can I help you?
Clocky? Do you mean you saw a cartoon character that doesn't exist in real life?
Yeah, he's standing right there. I'm not hallucinating, right? Can't you see him?
Where is he?
He's right there.
I
Look.
can't see him.
I guess I'm only visible to those with the innocence, kindness, and honesty of a child. Like this kid here clad in gray.
He said only children can see him.
But I think you look older than me in terms of appearance.
Bruh. Or technically only like 2 months or like maybe like a few weeks old. I don't really know. I don't really know the timeline of the game. He's begging for my help.
You can help this Clocky that only you can see?
Sure.
I don't think you're lying, as anything can happen in a dream.
Yeah.
Head to the place I mentioned later.
I don't really want to help this guy though.
Hurry up and follow me, gray friend. Misha's in trouble. He's over there. Let me bring you to him.
And well, it doesn't ring a bell to me.
Better check out what's going on.
Sure. Where are we going, Clocky? I don't know how fast that is.
Looks like something
Oh, that's Misha. Oh. That's Misha.
How did it come to this?
Fucking Acheron, bro. Isn't that Acheron?
Do you know her?
Yeah, I do.
I wasn't lying. Misha really is in trouble.
Yeah.
I'm begging you, my gray friend. Begging you. Please help Misha.
Please fill me in on what's going on first.
Are you talking to Clocky?
Yeah.
I'm really curious too.
Tick tock. It's all Stone's fault that things have turned out this way.
Who?
Of all the lowlifes in Dreamville,
Stone?
the worst. He's a greedy man who wants to drive everyone out of Dreamville so that he can have all the precious stones to himself.
Stones? I see.
Taking away everyone's positive emotions. Since then, the town has been filled with anxiety and disputes.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, Clocky.
By using the power of clockwork, I can direct the flow of positive emotions in the dreamscape back into people's hearts. That way, everyone can patch up their differences and get along again.
What are you yapping about?
I have a feeling you'll be able to master the power of clockwork. After all, you're the special one who can see me.
Sure.
Also, you're a new visitor to this world, which means we have the element of surprise. If
Okay.
we take action now, we can catch him off guard.
What is clockwork?
I'll show you. First, close your eyes. Now, our minds have merged into one. Can you feel an energy surging through your body?
Somewhat? I don't know.
Is won! Please bear in mind that you should never use clockwork with malicious intent.
I'm gonna use it with malicious intent. No, I'm gonna use it with malicious intent. That's what I'm gonna do. I need to clean my glasses. Give me 1 second. Okay. Hey, buddies. What you doing?
Mind your own business, class. I have to let that lady there know she's messed.
Here comes the clockwork. Okay, use your clockwork to turn this person's emotional state. Finally, make your confirmation ear tick. Talk. Okay. Calm. Start tuning. Gangster's boss emotion has been turned to calm.
Well, what got into me just now?
Hey, he seems normal now. That's wonderful. You did it.
Okay, we can just turn people's emotions. I saw a dial and got it moving. This one.
Must have been. Otherwise, why would he suddenly be all calm and composed like this?
Oh, was I about to get into a fight with that lady? Was I crazy?
What's wrong with the boss?
What's wrong with the boss? Hey, may I ask you a question? Were you the one who made me simmer down earlier? I wasn't.
It's the least I can do. Well, you become so well-mannered. It's the least I can do.
Thanks for doing that. If we laid a finger on our guests just now, we would have faced severe punishment from the Bloodhound family. I'm so sorry for stirring up all this trouble. Alas, why did I get so worked up all of a sudden? It's baffling.
My great friend.
Bro's baffled. It's Boss Stone's doing.
I'm not sure I get what you mean. Anyway, I owe everyone a proper apology. Hey, gang, line up and say sorry to our honored guests, huh? Sure. Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Ready, go!
Bro, what? Yeah, they are probably not sincere. Can we have some privacy, please?
You're the boss. Hey, gang, let's give our VIP some space, huh? Yes, boss.
Okay.
We meet again. Are you the one who helped settle everything down here?
Sure.
Are you acquainted with this great friend of mine?
She's an esteemed guest whom I've befriended recently. I told you about her before. Does it ring a bell?
Oh, it's her.
Wait, thanks a lot. If you hadn't gotten here in time, I would have been in a real mess.
Yeah, but why is Acheron here?
I'm surprised we get to see each other again so soon.
Yeah, hasn't been that long, kind of, for me. I'm surprised too.
Just now, I heard a bunch of masked fools were causing a ruckus on the streets. I happened to be passing through, got stopped for questioning, and there were some misunderstandings along the way. Anyway, I owe you another one.
Is this lady your friend too?
Well, we've only
Sure.
met each other once before, but she is a kind soul for helping me at the hotel. It's my pleasure to meet you, beautiful lady.
Hey, yo.
Beautiful lady.
By the way, what did you do to that man earlier? It was like someone took him on an emotional roller coaster.
I was wondering about that too. What happened back there exactly?
I don't know. Clocky taught me some clockwork.
Of course, you played a big part too.
Bruh.
Without clockwork, Dreamville would have been in some real trouble.
Clocky?
Yes, that cartoon character. I think he's shown up in reality. I mean, in the dreamscape. I don't really know how a cartoon character could show up around here, but according to our friend here, only honest people with childlike innocence can see him.
I see.
It seems like I'm too old to qualify for that. If Clocky really exists, that can explain a lot of things.
Why?
Can you see me too?
I can feel the presence of something inexplicable next to you. But it's a shame that I can't communicate with him like you can. We can both perceive these extraordinary things in the dream, probably due to our ability to react to Memoria. You're more attuned to it than I am.
What Memoria? I
thought
forgot
your
what that is.
heightened perception was caused by something the elegant memo keeper might have left in your mind. Now it seems to me there are many more special beings like her in this dream.
Okay. The elegant memo keeper?
Shortly after we parted ways, I wandered into a ball without realizing it. A lady wearing a black veil invited me to dance. It was my first dance, and it was an unforgettable experience.
Hey, yo.
It's a shame that I forgot to ask her for her name. I only know that she's from the Garden of Recollection.
Garden of Recollection? Is that the group that serves the Eon of Remembrance?
Exactly. They traverse freely between different worlds as mimetic entities and are only visible to certain people. Doesn't she sound very much like that Clocky you saw? After all, it is a grand event held by the family. The guest list could be a lot longer than we imagine.
Yeah.
Once again, thank you for being kind to me. I wish you a great time in the dream, and I shall not interrupt.
Bruh. Date. In no way.
She's gone. Well, shall we?
Sure, totally.
Thanks, my great friend.
I really appreciate your help. The Nameless are indeed a bunch of talented people. May our paths cross again.
Totally.
Cross again.
And I hope you never. It's just a cafe.
This is the place.
This place looks mighty fine.
No, it isn't. This is.
Oh, what? What a beautiful manhole cover. Inside. What does that mean?
Just the literal meaning? Let me show you how to do it. It's going to be very dark at first, so you'll have to stay close to me.
Okay.
Huh?
Or we entered. Oh, Sparkle.
Hey, let me ask you something. Is following girls around
Hey.
like a lost puppy your way of getting their attention? You've been doing this for nearly half a system hour.
To be more precise, it's been 45
Aventurine.
minutes.
Yeah. I don't really like this
Flies
guy.
When you're having fun, doesn't it?
Spare me. Beautiful eyes, though. Are you from Sigonia?
Need another hint? I'm an Avgen.
Okay.
This might not be as pretty as yours, but there's no problem with my vision. The Sigonians are notorious throughout the entire universe. Liars, thieves, social manipulators, wolves
We
in
want cat.
sheep's clothing. You're really living up to the reputation. I say, you belong to the space under the manhole cover, not in a dream. There's one right over there. Off you go.
I'll pass. The gloomy shade of a place like that just wouldn't go with my vibe.
Bruh.
Seems
Why do you say it like that?
suits me
It wouldn't go
just
with my
fine.
vibe.
My outfit is too expensive to be exposed to the elements.
How does he sound like that?
But we aren't stupid. We aren't interested in playing the friend game with the lapdogs of the IPC.
Bruh.
Really? You've never been friends with anyone from the IPC?
Do you think I know nothing about the history of Penacony? Don't drag me into your banal office politics.
Penacony.
Fool, you've been left with no choice since the moment you accepted the invitation to be here. You better pick a side while you have the chance, or else you'll end up losing everything.
Yeah.
You sound very sure of yourself. Looks like you've already convinced that chicken wing boy from the family. How did you do it, little peacock? Did you strip yourself naked, apologize to him on your knees, and promise that the IPC would
The
never
fuck?
harm Penacony? Friends? Oh, please. You guys only treat others as your bargaining chips.
Oh, what's wrong with chips? In any gamble, the only players that will never be on the losing side are the chips. My friends from the Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express are all smart enough to understand that.
But the smarter ones wouldn't have joined the game in the first place. See, I'm smarter.
Sure you are.
Little peacock, you've been invited by the tavern before, too. If you want the masked fools to get on board, you need to figure out what it is the laughter wants. Here's a hint for you. Since you can't convince anyone, why don't you befriend a mute? At least a mute won't be able to refute your arguments. So long.
Fuck is going on?
Thanks. I'll keep your advice in mind. What a pain in the neck. I guess I'll have to meet with the family again.
Why am I hanging out with you?
It's called "If I Can Stop One Heart from Breaking" by Robin.
I don't hear anything.
Her
I don't hear
songs
anything.
are played in the Dreamland from
Oh,
time
Robin.
to time as the Charmony Festival is drawing close.
Hold up.
This spot
Oh,
is
I need
the
to raise.
closest
I need to
place
raise
the
my
sky
volume
in
real
the
quick.
dreamscape. It's far from the hustle and bustle of the city and free from the bickering among the Dreamweavers. You can feel the moment.
Okay, I can hear Robin now.
The scenery, people, and the dreams. without being disturbed by anyone. How beautiful. Time is
It's not my favorite Robin song, but you know.
golden dream shared by the fool from the tavern, and the memo keeper from the Garden of Recollection, the Wandering Ranger and the IPC ambassador, the Astral Express nameless, and me.
What are you yapping about?
Everyone falls asleep here equally, regardless of our different agendas.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I really am a stowaway.
Bruh. I never saw that coming.
I knew I couldn't hide it from you. My hometown was destroyed a long time ago. It was probably the doing of the Legion or the Swarm, but I'm an interstellar refugee, just like many of the Penacony locals.
Bruh.
The Harmony accepts everyone, including wanderers from afar. Family takes them in, but they don't belong here. In this splendid metropolis, some have a dream called Penacony, but some have dreams.
Yeah. All the Honkai, like a lot of the Honkai Star Rail songs are really good.
Even though everyone who comes here harbors the same motive in the beginning.
Like, of course, a couple of my favorite ones were like from the beginning of the game, like
Badly in the real world.
the song that plays when you fight crap, what was her name again?
I want to give it a shot here.
I don't know, the first boss you fight in the game. What's your wish?
Entropy loss syndrome.
Yeah. There's the other like two other another like two other Robin songs I like for those.
Those suffering from it will experience an irreversible chronic dissociation of their physical structure.
Uh-huh.
This means they will slowly fade away, and the process is barely noticeable to others. You can still run, jump, and talk as usual. Everything seems normal. But then you'll start doing everything slightly slower than others, and then even slower than that, until the lines between your body and the entire world become blurry. You won't be able to tell reality from dreams because they've all been shattered.
I see.
So how can I possibly resist it? I mean, can you imagine? I can actually free myself from this icy medical cabin in this dream. I can forget about all the doctor's advice. I can listen and see and touch and think and understand whatever I want with my body. So although this world isn't real, this experience is priceless. Just like this moment.
I see.
I'm sorry. For certain reasons, there are things I can't reveal to you yet. But there are also things you should know. I am, in fact, after the Watchmaker's legacy. But that doesn't mean we have to go our separate ways and be enemies. But at least, I really hope things don't turn out that way.
Who exactly are you?
I'll tell you, but not now.
Hey, how dare you?
In my dream, I saw a scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it.
What kind of your name type looking sky is this?
And it whispered to me. I still remember the question on the invitation letter. Why does you see? Everything is possible in this land of dreams. The nightmarish past will disperse.
Is
and
everything
fade away
possible?
like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come. Why do people choose to sleep? I think it's because they're afraid to wake up from the dream. I'm sorry. Things are getting all bleak and serious. Let me see what I can do to lighten the mood.
Okay.
I mean, don't you have a lot of friends on the Astral Express? What would you guys do if something like this happened?
I wouldn't say they're my friends per se. Pom Pom would cool us down with water from a spray can. Don Hung would tell us dry jokes with a deadpan expression. Himiko would make coffee for us. Mr. Yang would try to change the subject. March would force us to take a selfie with her. This one.
Spray can? That's rough.
Yeah.
Perhaps there's something else we can do?
No. How that? This
Jokes.
one.
Oh, I don't really have a good sense of humor.
Womp womp.
Perhaps we can think of another way?
No. Perhaps we cannot. Change the subject? Coffee? I don't know.
I have been trying to do that.
Bruh.
But I think I failed. Maybe there are other things that you guys do?
We don't do anything, bro. Coffee?
Coffee. We can't really make that here.
Why? You said you can do anything. What? You said just like a few seconds ago that, you know, you can do anything here. So why can't you make coffee?
Selfie.
Man.
Right. I've been here so many times. Why didn't I think of taking a photo?
How do we take a photo?
Little awkward taking it by myself.
How are we gonna keep
Do you
this
like to
photo?
join me?
We're a dream.
Let's commemorate this moment.
I don't think so.
Is there a problem?
I don't want to.
Well, okay.
We meet again, my dear.
Shut up. Shut up. Nobody gave you human rights.
It looks like you have not taken my warnings to heart. Oh, pity. Are you so enchanted by that girl?
What? I don't really care about her though. Does it look like I'm blind?
Careful.
I have eyes. I can see.
Certain now that there's something not right about this friend of yours.
Yeah, I was more than certain the moment I met him. Back on Urilla 5.
To be protecting you. I wonder why. Are you two that close?
Or Urilla 9. Or Urilla 6. I think it was Urilla 6, right?
I love your attitude, my dear. I have to admit you're different from your friend here. Your senses are much sharper. Even so, you are lagging far behind the main party. Have you not noticed yet what the family is hiding? The secret behind this sweet dream?
Why would I care? You know, I'm just here to have fun.
The trailblazer who saved the ice world? I wonder how many things Sempo glossed over when recounting the happenings on Yarilo 6. Oh well, it was my problem for trusting him.
Shut up.
I'm really disappointed in you.
I'm really want to punch you in the face right now. What the fuck?
Excuse me. Why don't you rest
For a little while.
What the fuck?
Inside the
What?
dreams.
Wait, what? Okay, was not expecting that. Holy shit. Okay, well that was something I was not expecting. That was Sparkle, right? Apparently Sparkle's coming to Honkai Impact though, you know, because they're doing a collab, but still, like, that was weird. Okay, was not expecting that.
Back at the hotel? No. This feeling. The surroundings.
Now where's Sampo?
I just entered a dream.
Wait, this is the place that we were at before. Kind of strange. Kind of strange.
This is really a sight that can only be witnessed in a dream.
Yeah.
Words have been appearing and then vanishing persistently for a while now. Whose thoughts are they? And who is this Mikhail?
I don't know. I feel like I heard the name before though. There's a sadness to it. Mikhail. Where have I heard that name before? Exactly. Yeah, I've heard it before.
It's like I can feel emotions contained within them.
Where have I heard Mikhail before? I don't know.
Confusion,
One of the previous videos.
fear,
I'm pretty sure somebody mentioned Mikhail.
sadness,
I don't know.
and others so faint I can barely feel them. Unyielding resolve in the face.
Open the chest. Oh shit.
What's going on?
We're gonna get arrested.
The lights
We're getting arrested.
So creepy. But since there are so many doors here, we should be able to leave through one of them.
Maybe? I don't know. I don't know which door. The one straight ahead? It's gonna take me right back where I was, right? That's just how these things are.
The exact same room?
Yup. Okay, well this is like a horror game now.
This again.
Okay, this is... Damn. Dude, this is creepy. What the frick?
Which one was the original door?
I don't know. But we broke the rules. You know, Mikhail, you know, he's mad at us.
The
Oh shit.
TVs are so bright. It's hurting my eyes. So careful.
Dude, is this like a horror game? What the frick is going on? Whoa. Holy shit. Ooh, what the fuck? What the...
What is this monster?
I don't know. But I'm not gonna be able to beat him. I'm kind of glad he's weak to all the ones I have on me, though. This guy. This guy's not gonna be easy to beat. That's for sure. Yeah, and he killed Don. And he killed Don Hung. Great. This guy is strong. This guy is strong. I need to use Bailu though. Crap. Stop it. Okay, that's not good. Shit. Dude. That's unfair. Okay, I'll heal you guys, but it's annoying how they killed Dan Heng. Very annoying. Very annoying. I hate this already. Why am I fighting a boss? That was way too sudden. It's too sudden, you know? This boss just came out of nowhere. God, I need Dan Heng. Probably. Yeah. He's only about halfway through his health, you know? Use this. A heal you. Okay, bounce to all three of them, but shit, dude! Hold up. What if I break one of those, actually? Now that I think about it, I'm gonna get my party member back if I break one, right? I think that's what it is. Yeah. That is great. That is great. Okay, I like that. I like that. I like that I can get my team members back when I break those things. This guy's not bad. This guy's not hard to break, you know? Pretty easy to break. Pretty easy to kill. He's almost dead. He is almost dead. Oh, okay. Damn. Damn. He's eternally at 1%. Okay. Well, that was crazy. Well, that just happened, didn't it? Ooh. Oh. It's freaking what's her face? Crap. Crap. What was her name? It's the girl with
If you don't know the right technique,
I forgot her name.
you might never return from
It's
the
this
shadow
girl.
of death.
What was her name again?
Emerging with
Why can't I remember her name? I don't know. Oh, whatever. Don't say her name. Stop it. Okay. Black Swan. Black Swan. Oh, I didn't even see it. I just remembered right now. But yeah. It's Black Swan. Give me my team members back. Hell yeah. That's how it is. Yeah, Happy New Year. Bish. Happy New Year, Bish. Okay. Heal. Heal. Okay, great. Okay, well, I don't like that. Use you, and then use you. Okay. Attack. Okay. Hopefully, you know, no more phases. No more phases of this guy. He's gonna snatch up those two characters. Damn. How dare you. He's going to snatch them. I don't like that. Can you not snatch my characters? I don't like that you want to snatch my characters. No! Okay. Bam. Does that feel, huh? Okay. Let me attack you. Okay. Okay. Defeated them. Okay. Great. I wonder which, like, next, like element type
You're awake,
that the Trailblazer will have
Looks like you
next.
Had a nice dream.
Yeah, sure. I feel like the Trailblazer's next thing is gonna be Remembrance. I don't know. I'm just kind of getting that vibe. Mostly because that's when they're, you know, they're adding Remembrance, you know? So I just feel like the next Trailblazer will be Remembrance, but I don't know. We'll see. Are we in heaven or... yeah.
Welcome to reality. More specifically, the Reverie. The safest and most familiar place you can be.
Okay.
I'm happy to see that you've kept your wits, and that you haven't been affected by the primal dreamscape. How lucky.
Firefly, did she make it out?
You're quite concerned about that young lady.
I'm not really concerned, actually. I don't
That's
really care
fair.
about her.
She was hell-bent on assuring your safety, even at the brink of death. Started to tug a little at my heartstrings, even. I know you've many questions.
Did you
so
kill her?
please compose yourself. Before that, you should let your friends know you're safe.
Which friends? Oh, and Black Swan also got introduced last time. And last video was kind of crazy. A lot of stuff happened. I also somewhat predicted before it actually got officially announced, which was the fact that the next Trailblazer like power or whatnot will be Remembrance. And also the Remembrance, what Remembrance does is are summons. So summon things. I don't really know what else there is to that. You know, you just summon and fight with summons or something. I don't really know. I don't know. But the next element is or the next like power and whatnot is ice. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, whatever. Let's just continue.
You're all right. We couldn't find you in either dream or reality. We were
Yeah.
It's good to see you're unharmed. Allow me to introduce you to Miss Black Swan, Memo Keeper of the Garden of Recollection.
You know each other?
Yeah. Miss Himiko said that they were investigating the incidents happening in the dreamscape.
Damn.
We've only met once, but thanks to you, we might be able to use this opportunity to get to know each other a little bit better.
So how did you end up there? And what the heck happened?
Elaborate on what you experienced.
So, the one who attacked you
Oh,
was
yeah.
a girl dressed in red.
Where the hell is
adept at
freaking?
illusory arts,
Where the hell is Firefly?
and was able to shapeshift.
We're in the real world, so Firefly's like we're being
Her
crippled or
name
something.
is
I don't know.
Sparkle, a masked fool who has infiltrated Penacony. Don't worry, she won't be bothering you for now. She's probably patting herself on the back for a job well done.
Yeah, but what happened to Sampo though? Where is Sampo?
I know everyone here. On Penacony, anyone could be lying, but the remembrance does not lie. So I feel the need to clarify with everyone.
Has Sparkle been Sampo the entire time we've been at the Penacony?
But that strange dreamscape
Is like it only like a power that she can use inside the dreamscape? I don't know.
Itself?
Or can she, you know, transform into people outside of the dreamscape? Has Sampo been Sparkle the entire time we've known it? I don't know.
And the memory zone she fell into. That's the true dreamscape. Chaotic, dangerous, enigmatic. A beast of memory dwells in the ever-shifting labyrinth.
She's right. Everyone, do you all still remember your surroundings during your entry into the dreamscape?
No, I don't. Clocks, fish, the deep sea. Clocks?
So everyone saw the same thing? I remember it was a room, and then through a mirror, I came to a long hallway.
Uh-huh.
Gallery of thoughts. That's how the hotel staff referred to it.
Have you noticed? These landscapes seem quite distinct from that of Penacony's in your dream, yet strikingly similar to the dreamscape described by Miss Black Swan.
I didn't give it much thought at first, but in hindsight, the overlap is hard to ignore.
Also, after speaking to some of the frequenters, the first stop when you enter the dream is supposed to be the hotel in the dream. But due to certain incidents, the hotel is now under renovation.
What could possibly have to happen to
see.
an entire building for it to require renovation? Combine that with what she just experienced, and the answer is clear. Penacony's dream is sinking right now, turning back to its original form, and falling into the deep sea.
Sinking? You mean the dreamscape is collapsing?
The encounter at the Dreamscape Hotel was a sign.
I see. That would explain the uneasiness we've sensed from the family. Leaving aside the question of guest safety, were this to become public, it would tarnish the name of the planet of festivities. With the Charmony Festival around the corner, it's no wonder they'd want to keep it under wraps.
Even the guest's safety cannot be assured now. Isn't the monster that she encountered indisputable proof? Need I remind you that it is a memory? How could a meme that heralds death and murder appear in a dream that the family proclaims to be absolutely safe? Everyone could be lying on Penacony. Does that include the family as well?
Miss Black Swan, we fully understand our current predicament now. Going back to your original suggestion, for what reason has the Garden of Recollection chosen to work with the Astral Express?
Let me rephrase then. This is my personal request, not the Garden of Recollections. And the answer is simple. Miss Himiko, I simply wish to make an exchange related to the remembrance.
The remembrance?
Apart from my
Oh,
duty,
okay. I
also
see.
have some personal pursuits in aesthetics. I am a memo keeper and a collector. I
What
too
characters
yearn
have
to
we not met
experience
yet?
those luminous, dazzling, cherished
We haven't
memories.
met Jade.
To understand. As for you all,
Who else? I need to check who we haven't met yet.
Trailblaze,
Jade. We of course haven't met Mose. I don't. Mose is probably gonna be like way later on if he appears.
This is
I don't know if he appears yet or not, but like I don't know.
all of you.
Who else? Who else? Who else?
A place where nightmares.
I'll have to check the characters I have.
The perfect.
Yeah. Have we met Hanya? I don't remember if we met Hanya or not. I don't know.
We must first discuss this among ourselves.
Naturally. Take your time.
I see. You're kind of in my way. Okay. Hold up. I need to quickly claim this. Claim like that here. Oh, apparently Sunday, whenever Sunday comes out, he's gonna get like the thing here. You know, the little thing that you get the free wishes from. I had something in the mail, which was just some credits. Because that's all you ever get in this game. You just get credits. Hello, Himiko.
Things, Himiko.
It's best to be skeptical of her. There's a significant amount of intentional misdirection in her words. But I worry about the worst outcome. If the dreamscape's anomaly really exists, and it isn't a natural occurrence, but instigated by someone behind the scenes,
Then it likely has something to do with the Watchmaker's invite.
How'd you figure that one out?
Well, excluding any extreme scenarios, the mastermind responsible for these shifts in the dreamscape undeniably stands against the family, which narrows it down to two. Someone is drawing in external influences to distract and disrupt the family's control over Penacony. Either that, or the family has been forced to seek outside aid surreptitiously for self-preservation. But from the encrypted message on the invite and the family's reaction, the former is more likely.
Yeah.
also means that the one who sent out the encrypted nameless message and the mastermind behind the anomaly are on the same side, maybe even the same person.
Well, this doesn't necessarily mean a thing, right? In terms of methods, both the Fools and the Riddlers could pull it off. Hasn't the IPC cracked the message too?
March, calm down. It's just a possibility. But if this encrypted message isn't some harmless prank, but done so to invite the Trailblaze into the fray, we cannot remain uninvolved.
Well, let me tell you what
I have no idea what they're talking
I'm
about.
Sorry. It's bad news. According to reliable sources, some people spotted a tall silver-armored man on Penacony. I've reached out to the Bloodhound family for news and visited many of those guests who claim to have
Tall
seen this
silver armored man.
And this is what I received. I've sent it to you. Open it and take a look.
Sure. Oh,
Astral Express.
I see behind that. Look at that. It's Silver Wolf. Look at this picture right here.
Hacker girl! I'll get straight to been investigating the abnormal. Or rather, we are pleased to see that you've been doing that. Because the deeper you delve, the closer you'll get to uncovering the truth about this so-called beauty.
What?
The family is obviously to some valuable information. The goodness of my heart to share it with all of you. Although it unfortunately means your idyllic break is nearing its end. Interpol, the device you use, and dive into the hidden map for a look. The coordinates have been sent to you. You just
And how am I supposed to do that? No.
should look forward to the meeting.
I don't know who Sam is.
Fair fight. I think you'll get along with him.
Oh, wait. Hold up.
Don't be
Are you talking about Boot Hill? I don't know. Cause Boot Hill, I remember we haven't met yet. Actually.
A message to you. The dream that can't be reached. The various factions have started to move. I wish
God damn it, God. We also haven't met Rappa, but Rappa will be introduced like way later on because you know she just came out.
The situation is clear. The planet of festivities isn't what it seems on the surface. Everyone's sights, including the factions in the family, are set on the Watchmaker's legacy. Every party has its own motives, and they're attempting to thwart each other. While we still don't know what this legacy entails, it's only a matter of time before the power struggle ensnares innocent bystanders. The Molten Knight, Sam, is reportedly a remnant of Plamoth's Iron Cavalry, a genetically engineered warrior. He possesses superhuman perception and acts decisively. He'll leave no margin for error. This individual is every bit as dangerous as Kafka and Blade.
Damn.
This message is a threat. The hidden map that Silver mentioned.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they're talking about Boot Hill, but I don't know.
What's to come? Visit seems necessary.
Should we inform the family?
We may be on amicable terms, but that doesn't mean they trust us. Act first and talk later. If the family asks, just tell them that the Express is investigating the Stellaron hunters.
We also haven't
I'm sure they'll
met
understand.
Argentine.
We'll plan our next move according to
I
how
don't
they
think.
react.
I met Argentine like a
Then
side
we have an
quest, but
agreement.
like
Let's return and inform Miss Black.
I don't know if he. I don't know.
The Express is willing to cooperate with you. We need a proper guide to navigate the memory zone.
I'm at your service. I will not disappoint.
You better not.
You two return to your own rooms. Enter the dream, and if everything goes without a hitch, we'll see one another at the Dreamscape Hotel's lobby.
I'll stay in the real world to ensure everyone's safety. If needed, I will also parlay with the family. I assume there's no problem, Miss Black Swan?
There may not be a problem, but you know I have a problem.
Your trust, even if I personally did rescue your friends.
Sure.
It's no problem, of course. Other than the fact that my feelings are a little hurt.
Womp womp. Cry about it, Black Swan.
As for us, let's get ready to see the Dreamscape's true visage.
Your room.
Yeah. This is where I met Serval.
What's
Not Serval.
wrong?
I didn't meet
Are you
Serval here. I
not
met
feeling
freaking Acheron here. I feel fine.
That's good then.
I don't feel
know
fine.
you're more to Memoria, thus more easily affected by the dreamscape than others. This is also why I have to accompany you. I shall use my methods to relieve you. Don't worry, as your companions are safe. I had both of them each give me a trinket before I entered the dream. This will allow me to feel their presence. They're already awake in their rooms. Will you be comfortable in following me now? Time waits for no one. We must hurry to the lobby.
Sure. Let's go.
March's room is this
I want to
way.
try out. No, fitted those guys
What are
pretty
the two of
quickly.
you doing here? We could ask you the same thing.
Yeah.
Penacony's rife with rumors now about the Watchmaker, a legacy, nightmares, and other mysterious tales. I was curious as to who was spreading them and tested the method as described in the rumors. To think I actually ended up here. You aren't hiding anything, are you? Hiding? I don't think I'd be capable of that in front of a memo keeper.
That's true. I can. How about in front of me? I can.
Good then. What sort of training did you have to undergo? Can you teach me? She's kidding. She can't do it. Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces?
Sure.
I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the memo keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation. What do you think?
So, never hurts to have more people. We can trust Acheron.
Thank you. I'm truly grateful. Glad to be traveling with you again, Miss Black Swan. I truly hoped. Is locked too? There's
Yes,
no end to
it's
this.
locked, as you can see.
Let me try.
What are you trying? You see the memo keeper. Close her eyes. She is searching the room in a telepathic way. Looking cranny inside the
Memory
room.
zone is
Yeah, whatever.
overly twisted. I have to use inelegant methods. So you two, please give me a little time.
Give you a little time, you say. See. I see.
I can see the core of this dreamscape. And there are members of the family. And some figures trying to find their way forward. It appears that your friends aren't faring too well.
That's
One,
too bad.
2, 3.
A firefly.
3.
Firefly is here.
There's a third person seeking the way to the lobby. Wait. It's the girl who was with you.
Firefly? What's she doing here?
But there is a known semblance in the memory zone, mirroring the essence she radiates. What reason does she have to delve so deep into the dreamscape?
I don't know.
Is she running? No. Running away? Something's right behind her. This
Damn.
is not good. Everyone, we must hurry.
Yes, we must. Shuts. Your thoughts, stirred by the swirling current and pulled along, descends deeper in the water. Indescribable fluid darkness flows from your chest to your throat, suffocating, engulfing with
I saw scorched earth and a new sapling emerging from it.
Damn.
Against the morning sun.
It did. Wow. That's crazy. Because people have to sleep, you know? It's nobody's choosing to sleep. You kind of have to.
Afraid to awaken from the dream.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
What? Who? I got my throwing knife. Okay. We're at the lobby. There's whales. Firefly! Fireflies are enemy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh crap. Dude, what? Bro. What? She just turned into water. Shit wild. Damn, fireflies all over the floor. Dude, what?
You alright?
What just happened? Bro's like, is this a dream? No shit, it's a dream.
Calm down.
It's called a dreamscape for a reason.
Alright?
Allow me. Relax. You'll be fine.
Damn. Dude, that was crazy. Bruh. That was too sudden. That was too sudden. Yeah.
I'm really sorry, but I have to leave for a short while. Death still hovers about, and I must personally ensure Miss Himiko and Miss March 7th's safety.
Okay.
Warn them. I'll leave her to you, Miss Acheron.
They're both gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. Dude.
I'm sorry for what happened. I was too focused on that girl and got sloppy. It was my hesitation that caused her to lose her life. I'm sorry.
You didn't draw your blade. Why?
But if in that moment I chose to draw my blade, sorry, I had no choice.
The priority is figuring out what happened.
Yes, we will, but not yet. Before the hunt, we should keep our eyes peeled and consider where the true enemies are hiding and how to fight them. Do not let pain dictate your thoughts. Compose yourself and you will walk the right path.
Honkai Star Rail is definitely the best looking game out of the Hoyoverse games.
For the
Looks
enemy,
really nice.
for that is cruelty upon yourself. But you must see clearly who the true enemy is. And then, with one swing of your blade, you must understand its meaning.
I also like the cutscenes because the voice actually matches the lips. In Genshin Impact, sometimes like the voice gets cut off and their lips are still moving, or they're still talking and their lips aren't. So it's very weird in Genshin.
I'm back. Miss Himiko has something to tell you. There's good news and bad news.
Oh no. The memo keeper's hands over a memory bubble, signaling for you to press it against your forehead. You do as instructed, and a bone-chilling coldness pierces your body, which then consolidates into a clear image. You see Himiko and March 7th together, obstructed by the family. Black Swan stands beside them, unnoticed by the family. Okay.
Please take her and retreat to a safe location. If time allows, you can investigate Firefly's matter first. Meet later at Clocky Statue.
Okay. Memories in the bubble come to an end
Which
here.
is why I must undertake Miss Himiko's request and bring both of you back to reality. I'm glad to see that you're fine. Let us reach a safe place before speaking again.
Okay.
Miss Black Swan, do you not intend to open some sort of teleporter?
I don't recommend that. Her mental state is unstable, so we have to avoid any rough traversal methods like just now. Also, while we're departing, we can still do more for Miss Firefly, can't we? Some remnants of her presence linger nearby. Seize the chance to etch them into your remembrance before they're gone.
If we can start investigating on the way, that'd be good.
Let's go.
Very strange.
We have to find another path.
Very
Sorry,
strange.
Could you give me a few more minutes? I have some unfinished business.
I have some unfinished business. You watch as Acheron turns away. You remember that it was there that she dissolved into a mere illusion. Okay. You see her pause, lips pursed, eyes downcast. After a moment, she hunches down, as if gathering something with her hands, and rises again.
Death be the end of your boundless dream.
Damn, look at that.
Guiding you back.
It's playing a freaking okay.
Something's off. These traces are fresh. Someone just left the scene. Would this
Who,
person
though?
have anything to do with what's happened just now?
Has to be a playable character.
I cannot reach a conclusion
Because it wouldn't
with
make any
so
sense
few
to not be a
clues.
playable character. You
Just
know.
listen to your gut. You were the one who said that the remembrance doesn't lie.
From the memories of these carcasses, that person was tall and much stronger than an adult male. The method was clean and crisp. All one strike kills.
How do you know that? How do you know how tall they
Maybe
are?
a mercenary or an assassin.
Maybe it's the
He
robot
entered through
that
the door
Firefly
from the
uses
lobby
or
and went
something. I
farther
don't know.
into
Because
the
in
hotel.
whenever Firefly attacks, she gets in a freaking
If
mech.
that's the case, he should have seen
I don't
everything
know.
that happened here. I take back what I said. We have to hurry to that memory zone where Miss
That's
Firefly's
not a lot of
presence was
male
imprinted.
fire
Considering what this
characters.
person can do, his
Maybe
goal is that
no.
place as
Argentina is
well.
a
There
physical
won't be
character.
anything
Never mind.
left there.
I don't know. I don't know who this could
You
possibly
two
be.
this way. It's common sense and easy, right?
Are we jumping down from here?
Are we?
Don't worry. I'll do something about it. Let me stack the dream bubbles to give everyone a nice soft landing. Okay.
Okay.
Here we go.
We landed safely. This is amazing.
Don't imitate the memo keeper without the accompaniment of one. Well, wouldn't it be lovely if these nosy newcomers found their way back home?
Bro. Oh shit. Fighting. I can do this though. These guys look strong. Also, only freaking Don Hung can do real damage to the guy in the middle. And he's almost dead. Great. Don Hung is almost dead. God. Why? Why are they always so strong? They're always so strong. That's barely doing anything to him. God damn. I'm seriously barely doing anything. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good. That is not so good. I don't like that. I don't like that. Don Hung is almost dead. Can you heal? Can you heal Don Hung? Can you heal Don Hung before he gets annihilated? And is fucking dead. Of course he's dead. And he summons more guys. Shit impossible. This shit impossible. Yeah, no, this shit impossible. This shit impossible. I'll get rid of Mose and add Clara. Do I have anything on you? I can't even check. Should be fine. Should be fine. Should be fine. Hopefully it's fine. I don't know though. You need to win this. You need to do this, bro. God, this guy. Why is he so strong? I need to heal. Bailu, do your job. Do your job, Bailu. Because my lord Bailu. Clara's almost dead. Bailu's kind of getting there. I don't know. Okay. Okay, it didn't even heal properly there. That sucked. That sucks. Now damage is gonna migrate to Clara, and Clara's also almost dead. So that kind of sucks. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Clara's about to die. Clara's very close to dying. Yeah, she's dead. Clara dead. I need Bailu to actually freaking heal. Because, God, look at that. Clara and Don Hung are almost dead. Okay, great. That's good. Okay, that is good. At least they healed. But the guy's almost dead anyways. He's almost dead. That is great. Okay. Yeah, he's almost dead. And he's dead. Yay. I did it. No, I didn't do it, but whatever.
Here, how about I show you a little magic trick?
How about you don't show me a little magic trick? I want to get Mose back. Mose.
I will fight.
Okay, what do you
Are
want,
you
Black
ready?
Swan? Sure.
Is that Firefly?
Yeah, it was
Yes,
Firefly who
It's what this
attacked.
room left behind. The memories of her, the slight trembling of the ground, the fleeting reflections on the screen, the flow of memoria. I gathered and reproduced them in fragments. As for the context, we'll need to sort that out a bit. Hurry along now. Recreating memories on this scale takes quite a toll on me.
Okay, great.
I encountered with my trailblazer friend back then. If I'm not wrong, it has to do with the watchmaker.
She mentioned your name.
Oh yeah,
Thinking
of course
you,
she did.
Even
You
in
know.
your seems like you two were pretty close. She seems to be sharing her discovery.
Not
with
really.
someone.
I kind of,
And it's related to the
messed up a
watchmaker.
choice where I refused to take a picture with her. Yeah, pretty funny. No, refused to take a picture with her, and yeah. Okay.
Why did you? Isn't what we agreed on.
What's she talking about? What's she yapping about?
Why?
Mecca, in a way.
The door open. It's a dead end.
Yeah.
Based
Looks
on
like
these
it.
fragmented pieces of information, it seems Firefly's companion betrayed her halfway and trapped her alone in this room, disappearing without a trace. Why?
I
She
don't
mentioned
know.
that this transaction involves the watchmaker, and that often means stepping on many people's toes. They might have had their eyes on the legacy, or wanted to silence another who knew too much. Or there could be a deeper secret tucked away in this memory zone, and to hook that elusive prize, one needs the right bait.
Do you mean Firefly?
This is just the worst case scenario, but think about
Bro
it.
said
If
scenario.
the
Ain't no way.
mastermind behind all this is nearby, why would he let us look around freely?
I don't know.
Unless
Because
there's
he's a
something else he
loser.
cares more about and
The
me.
loser is probably
I
like
say?
Dr. Ratio, or it's the mech suit. It's the mech suit that Firefly was is in, right? Whenever she fights. Hey. Hey. How dare you. I don't know who I could possibly use to beat this guy.
The detective game is over.
I'm trying to get his weaknesses. Okay.
This is where it ends.
Use
Still
blast.
of oblivion, I guide the wandering soul.
Okay. Hand. What's this? Which what's really carrying me is freaking what's her face? Black Swan. Black Swan carries me. I'll use this so I can get the heal. I will heal you.
Don't worry. It's just
Okay.
a
Use that. And of course he's using his burst. He's using his burst right now.
Who was behind your
Can you hurry up? Okay.
Another journey.
Okay. Why did he get a turn? Why did he get a turn? It wasn't his turn. It was not his turn. What the actual fuck? Like, dude, it's not even following the rules over here. And like, I don't know. It's weird. I need to heal. I'm gonna use Jingyuan's burst. Use this. Every time I use a skill, someone's HP just goes down. Their HPs are just going down more and more. Dude, that's so unfair. That is so unfair. That is very unfair, you know? 'Cause I was doing way better before when I had, like, the first time, you know? I don't know why I'm doing way worse now. Why am I doing worse? I need to really recover. Whatever. Hold up, I want to see what that was. Whenever I died, it mentioned something about, like, casual mode. What does that mean? I wanted to see what that is real quick. So I just gotta try dying. Again. Shouldn't be too hard, you know, because I am painful. I'm always dying, you know. This guy just wants, you know, he just does too much damage to me. And then for some reason, I'm constantly getting, you know, damage taken whenever I use a skill. I did not mean to do that. God damn it. Like, he sets me on fire. So whenever I, you know, use a skill, he always just takes health away from me. Heal, yeah. And he's using the burst. He's using this. This takes so long. Can you stop yapping? Can you like stop yapping? Cause my god, bro, this guy just yaps and yaps. He yaps so much. This guy's just constantly yapping. I need to heal because everyone, of course, is almost dead, and they're gonna die. I'm gonna die right now. I'm gonna die right now. Okay. I need to heal.
Don't worry.
Follow my charge.
Okay. Use this. I'm not even halfway through with his health. Okay, great. Comes back. And stronger than ever. There's so much like stuff down here.
Free will, or was it?
Let me tend your wound.
Heal. Shield on Hung. Yeah, dude, I managed to get him this far. Why can't I do that now?
Show no mercy.
Like, Lord, this guy is just way too strong. I think it's because I had my freaking other character, you know? My win, freaking, I keep forgetting, Fei Xiao. Yeah, I had Fei Xiao in here, so maybe that's why. I'm gonna cry.
I weep for the departed.
I'm gonna cry. Okay. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Casual mode will decrease the combo difficulty. Dude, I want to do it. I need to do it. I just need to. You know, I am not a skilled gamer. Okay, I'm not a skilled gamer. I suck at turn-based RPGs. Like, you know, Persona, you know, decent at Persona, you know. But this game, these bosses are just too complicated. Or not too complicated, but too hard. They do so much damage. You know? And I was doing 1 damage to him. 1. So just 1. Just 1 damage to him. It's freaking insane. I need to beat him this time. I need to defeat him this time.
Fangs and claws got double.
Do this.
I will set the seas ablaze.
Will you though? Will you though? I don't think you will. Because I don't think you can light water on fire. Okay. Skill points to attack Sam. What? That's it? I don't know. Can you stop yapping about this? You know, you don't need to yap every time, you know, every time you use this burst. Okay. Use my burst. Attack. Okay. I swear if I lose on easy mode, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose my mind if I lose on easy mode, bro. No, why do I keep doing that? I keep forgetting to use her skill.
Thank you.
I'm using Violet's skill, not her friggin' attack, bro.
Free will, or was it destiny for oblivion?
Yes, destiny for oblivion. Heck yeah.
Show me what you can do.
Okay, I'm doing stuff.
I venture forth to
I need to not die. That's all I need to do, not die. Just need to not die. It shouldn't be too hard, right? Right? It's the easy mode. I'm on easy mode, you know? It's supposed to be easy, you know? I shouldn't die, you know? Because dying is for losers. Going on easy mode is also for losers. But still, you know? If I lose on easy mode, then I'm an even bigger loser. So I can't lose on easy mode, you know? I'm already 50, you know, he's already halfway for his health. Just gotta keep attacking him. You gotta keep attacking him until he dies. None of my characters died yet, you know? Which is good. That's good. Okay. Use this. Use the burst. Use the burst. I haven't gotten Acheron's burst. Okay, and bam. Okay, I'm not even close to Acheron's burst. Look at that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still 5 left for Acheron's burst. Okay, attack. I'll use this. Yeah, I'm doing better now. Because it's on E. But my guys are almost dead. Kind of. They're close to dying. Okay, use you. Use this. I need Bailu. Okay, Bailu heal. Use the burst. Okay, I'm glad you attacked Bailu there. Bailu had the most health out of everyone else. So I'm glad you attacked Bailu. But this is gonna kill somebody. Or not. I guess it didn't want to kill anybody. Use this. Come on. Oh, I have this. Okay, great. Yeah. I already won. He's 7%. 7%, you know. 7% is very little. You know, he's gonna die right now. I need to heal though.
Don't worry, it's just a scrape.
1%. He's dead. Okay. You know, casual mode. That's it. You know, casual mode.
My dear.
What the fuck? The fuck? You just sent me out of here. No.
What a show.
Look at Argentines here, bro. Not Argentine, I mean freaking Aventurine.
Well, thank you for your efforts, Memo Keeper. Quite a brilliant move to pit enemies against each other.
Now this is SCR mofos over here, bro.
Hunter together, my heart skipped a beat. I never thought you'd successfully trigger a conflict between the two.
As promised, I've delivered the child to you. Our
Damn, bro. Damn. Black Swan, you!
Looks like our nameless friend over here is still confused. Let me explain.
Man, get out of here.
In short, you need to thank this lady here, my friend.
No.
Not only did she not betray you, on the contrary, she rescued you.
Why? She brought me to you, you know, and you suck.
Galaxy Ranger.
Hey, Acheron is my homie, bro.
Right. I do enjoy seeing that shocked expression of yours. My friend, let's be honest. That woman named Acheron isn't as simple as you thought. Did she say she's a Galaxy Ranger?
Well, I knew she was a Galaxy Ranger.
She's
I don't know if she
actually
said it.
an
I don't know.
emanator
I don't know what
who
that is.
brings death and finality.
An Emanator? Whose? Akron has her peculiarities. No way. Akron was right there at the scene. It couldn't have been her. Impossible. Why should I believe you? I don't know. This one?
But, oh, there's no but. This is the truth. Let me give you some IPC
What's
insider
true
information,
is
my
you
friend.
suck.
Do you know Duke
And you a
Inferno?
loser.
Fatora's
No, I
favorite?
don't. I forgot him before. I fought him before. I fought him before. When did I fight this guy? Who? Who?
You don't seem to have heard of him before.
Who?
He belongs to the Annihilation Gang, so I guess it's normal. And let me explain it to you. This Duke Inferno is a fire demon from Fatora. He's an energy life form, and it's rumored that his birth is related to a certain genius. He and his thugs formed Everflame Mansion, and viewed Nanook as their savior. In actuality, they were led by
Where's
this
Mad
dude to
Zesty,
go
bro?
around burning and looting, practicing the will of destruction. And even the other Annihilation gangs
I've been
weren't
recording
spared.
for almost 2 hours.
I'm
Goddamn.
not sure what the family was thinking. Or perhaps someone was scheming behind the scenes. But, shockingly, these characters
But
received an
shockingly.
invitation. And why would the Everflame Mansion decline? They harbor fierce intentions, swearing to turn the planet of festivities into a sea of blazing flame. But there's
got
no
it.
need to worry. They won't be able to attend. Do you know why?
Because you're a loser.
Because Ifrit is dead.
Cool. As I expected.
They were eliminated on their way. The assailant, demonstrating remarkable expertise, ruthlessly ended Ifrit and swiped the invitation that the Annihilation Gang had in their possession. The Everflame Mansion disbanded, each going their separate ways.
Yeah. But Akron's still more trustworthy than you.
After, a mysterious Galaxy Ranger arrived on Penacony.
Yeah,
Checking into the
still.
hotel with only
Doesn't
a
matter
music
she's,
box.
coming, but still,
Do you still need me to continue the story, my friend?
Doesn't rule out others. Do you have any other evidence? No, it doesn't really
Galaxy
matter, It
Rangers
doesn't
come
really
and
matter
go
what
as
Akron
shadows,
is and what
and
she's
there's
doing,
little communication between
know?
them.
You are the
Her
least
story is
trustworthy
almost too
in this building,
If she remains silent, there's no concrete evidence against her.
Because I know you're
Although
working
IPC
with
can't
Sparkle, I'm
investigate
pretty
it,
sure.
So,
Yeah.
my friend,
So, and Sparkle
the choice is yours.
kind
now.
of
You can leave this place immediately.
kind of did stuff. I don't really know.
without looking back, and forever forsake the chance to get closer to the truth. Or you can accept my invitation and learn a truth. A truth potent enough to upend everything, and I need your help.
No,
So I'll
I'm not
wait,
helping you.
But
No.
not for long. Once you are ready, follow me.
I will
As for
not be
aligning with
following
me,
you.
See the truth first, then decide.
See the truth?
Still have
Man, there's no truth. I just know you're mad zesty and you're mad weird and you're mad freaking evil and, you suck.
Can I really believe Aventurine?
No, you cannot
he gave me
really
a
believe it
choice.
eventually.
Maybe I should talk
Better,
to
and I wanted to go back
You
and
look like a
play
small
Star Realm.
injured animal.
So let's do that.
Are you still willing to talk to me? Of course, I'm still willing to be your psychotherapist.
Yeah, well, I'm not willing to talk to you, but I have to. You betrayed me. Are you willing to bring me out of this memory zone?
Why, of course. But now is not the time.
What do I
I
do?
know you're confused and sad. Whoever that girl might have been, a living soul, a memory that was meant to last. She
Okay.
simply vanished, like the dissolution of bubbles in water, disappearing in an instant. No matter what, I hope you can trust Aventurine. Or rather, trust me and see the truth with your own eyes. This can lead us deeper into the secrets behind Penacony. I will protect
Okay.
you. Once I gather more information from him, I'll make sure you're safely returned to your companions. For the truth, and to prevent more unnecessary sacrifices.
I see.
It is the right choice.
I see. Hold up. I'm checking something. Okay, I'm just making sure I have enough storage just so the recording doesn't stop randomly. How How would I know you're not trying to frame me?
Perhaps she plans on doing so, but I won't. The Garden of Recollection has eyes everywhere. If he wants to hurt you, he'll have to fight against the Memo Key. I've warned him about that. Later, I'll stay by your side as a mimetic entity, just in case. Time to set.
I want to help adventuring.
Excellent. I knew you would. By the way, about that memo keeper, never mind. I won't press the issue further. I've said before you can liaise with your companions, or even twist the narrative against me. I'll wholeheartedly embrace it. It signifies your potential. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So, my friends, don't let me down.
Bro, get your zesty ass out of here.
Please, this way, if you will.
No.
Right. I remember mentioning something after that. What
Man,
was it
I
again?
don't wanna follow you.
A familiar hallway, familiar room. Do you remember? This is it. Just beyond this door. Take a deep breath and get ready.
Okay, let's enter the room.
I remember. My friend. After that, we played an enjoyable game.
What are you yapping about?
Tell me, doesn't this feel eerily familiar?
No, it does not.
I remember everything now. This was what I told you at that time. Look, friend, the game has already begun.
Oh man.
Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse.
Bruh. The fuck?
No reason to choose otherwise.
What's Robin?
And
The
no
hell?
other choices.
The hell? Like, what's that? That was Robin, right? Damn. Okay. It's Sunday. Hello, Sunday.
Brother, I'm back.
And there's Robin.
Welcome back. How is your preparation for the performance coming?
It's fine. Don't worry.
Still think Sunday's overrated.
This is not good. You're the pride of the family. Don't let those unnecessary emotions affect your perfect pitch.
No, brother, you seem to be in low spirit. What's happened? Is it because of the Watchmaker's guest list?
Yes, I received the report that death had taken some of them. Perhaps
Bruh.
someone was behind it. I'm sorry, I forgot you just came back. You probably wouldn't know about it. Somehow, a nightmare called death has descended upon, striking indiscriminately, bringing spiritual death to all equally in the utopian dreamscape envisioned by the family. Such sorrowful incidents shouldn't arise. It profoundly undermines the equilibrium and serenity of the dreams. How detestable.
I can't believe this is
Not gonna lie, kind of cringe. Kind of cringe.
Ken?
Yes, there were two. One was a stowaway, the other was you.
The fuck?
Your deeds have saddened me.
Oh crap.
Pretty sharp, aren't you?
It's Sparkle.
Chicken wing.
Which crap, I forgot. So I started playing Honkai Impact, and Sparkle's currently in the game, and I have like I think 3 days left to claim her or try to like get her.
Treacherous arrogance.
So I gotta grind to get more of the crystals I need.
Oh, come on, lighten up. Why so serious with all the quotations and references?
Bro, don't say why so serious, bro.
I'm just curious. Now things have come to this. Is the family still unwilling to fight? I mean, your darling sister's already a goner, right? Really? Don't tell me you're not craving a little.
It's not yet time. When the fated day arrives, I shall mete out justice yielding righteousness.
Wow, you can endure that much? Truly a heart of ice you've got there. Hey, maybe we could actually get along. How about this? I'll stand in for your dear sister at a bend. Surely you don't want the world to hear the Charmony Festival's been called off.
Bro.
The family has a plan, and do not dishonor my dear sister with your deceitful tongue again, fool.
Alright. Just putting it out there. If you're ever in a pinch, remember, I've got your back. I mean, who could resist a guy rocking spikes on his wings?
Bro, what is that supposed to mean?
There's no need. The malefactor has been exposed under their radiant gaze, and will soon fall by their own machinations. Should the transgressor fail to turn away from this path, their sword will be honed, their bow strung, causing the malevolence the perpetrator spreads to befall them. And when that time comes, the heathen will realize they are but a mere mortal, doomed to descend into the netherworld. And I will join their vanguard to announce this good news to you personally, Watchmaker.
Adventuring.
Ah, friend. My expression wasn't much better than yours when I first saw this. Your eyes aren't deceiving you. It's her, the famous singer, Robin.
But how is this possible?
Well, first of all, can I just say that this had nothing to do with me? I'm just
Sure.
an unlucky bystander here. The family can testify for me. If you don't believe me, just ask anyone in the Bloodhound family. They hate me and they hate the IPC. So they'd never lie. This is not where the crime happened. What I showed you was a memory. The most basic light cone manifesting tech. Authorized by the Garden of Recollection
Okay.
and owned by the IPC. Did you really think the Galaxy Ranger was an outsider this whole time? Penacony has made
I don't know.
a solemn commitment to protect the safety of anyone.
But I just don't think Acheron's the one that killed her.
Will be forcibly awakened and safely returned to reality. What gives them the confidence to make such conclusive statements? Because behind this promise is the harmony. The family's Dreamweavers link up their minds together to construct an unbreakable defensive line. Breaking through this line of defense to create death in the dreamscape. Not even a memo keeper could do that without the family's permission. Who could have done it, friend? The only one is her. The girl who calls herself a Galaxy Ranger. An imposter.
Yeah, no.
Unsought guest.
Still don't think she killed Robin.
An emanator who hides her true identity.
So what if she hides her true identity, bro? Doesn't make her, you know,
Ifrit's death was
a killer.
conclusion.
She might have killed people, but I just don't think she's the one that killed Robin.
Was staring right at her.
She definitely didn't kill freaking Firefly.
Who will be the next to die?
This really is hard to take in. That's just one side of the story. Yes.
It's fine. Listen to your gut. Building trust always takes time. And I'm willing to wait. I just hope you realize that wherever that legacy is concerned, covert plans are already underway throughout Penacony. Everyone's got their own agenda. Careful you don't get stuck on the wrong side. If I were you, I'd keep my distance from Acheron. After all, any schemes out in the open are always going to be better than a monster in the shadows. Right?
Deeper conspiracy.
Get out of here, Black Swan.
Memo Keeper. I think our little deal is finished.
Aventurine is telling the truth. This memory is a real one.
Well, yeah,
There's
never
no
said it
sign
was.
of it
Never said it wasn't real. I just said, like, whoever you think did it, because I think that's what it's going. I think that's what they're hinting at. That the freaking
Let's not beat around the bush here.
the Galaxy Ranger killed her or whatnot. I don't really know.
I told you I'm just not interested in scrambling for the legacy.
Well, you shouldn't be telling that to me. Does it look like I'm the run, like I run the Astral Space? Does it look like I am like the leader? I'm not the leader.
I'm talking ownership of this frontier prison. This has all become a bad debt thanks to the cancer of all worlds. The IPC has tried sitting down for negotiations time and again, but the family wouldn't even take our calls. You have no idea how difficult these people are to deal with. Put it this way. They've hushed up the existence of death before, so they can definitely cover up any news about Robin's death. It'll just quietly float off like a bubble and pop. Nobody ever being the wiser. That's not fair, right? So then, friend, I need your help.
Stop calling me friend. I never agreed to be your friend. I've got something on right now. What kind of help? I can't trust you.
I'm not forcing you, but I'm really not asking for much, so why don't you at least hear me out, okay? I have but only one goal. The family's front door is like a high wall, and to tear the whole thing down, I'll have to dig out a few chunks first. Now we have our chance. So long as we can get to the truth behind her death, we can have justice for Robin.
Yeah, I don't think you want justice for Robin.
Bargaining chip for bringing the family to the table. Truly a once-in-a-blue-moon opportunity. I've been investigating and making lots of friends all over Penacony precisely for this very moment. This tragic news would be extremely bad for the family. So they'll be doing everything they can to stop it leaking, especially to the IPC. But I trust that there are still a few factions that remain exceptions, and that's why I need you all. The reputation of the Astral Express precedes you. and the harmony will give you the fairest of appraisals. You get to find out really what happened and seek justice. And I get to put it toward completing my mission for the IPC.
Does it look like I want
It's what you
justice?
call a win-win situation.
It's not a win-win situation. You want to take advantage of the family's trust in us? The Nameless would never associate with the IPC. A decision like this is way above my pay grade. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't trust this guy, but at the same time, I don't know what's gonna happen. This one.
Just head back and talk things over with your companions. That navigator is really smart. She must understand the value of this deal. Look, here's my contact details. If you come to any conclusions, call me. Oh,
I will do no such thing.
a thorough investigation can always use a little more funding. Don't mention it. So long,
The bro
friend.
just gave me money.
I really am looking forward to uncovering the truth about death with
Bro just gave me money. Okay.
Aventurine just sauntered off. He really doesn't mean to force it, but something still seems off.
Oh yeah, of course something still seems off. He's adventuring.
What are your plans?
Black Swan. What is she
My
thinking?
plans are to jump out the window. That's all the
On the
controls work in
surface,
that game.
This doesn't look like a bad deal for you, but Aventurine is a shrewd merchant whose scheme won't just be as simple as it appears to be. He doesn't know about Miss Firefly yet, but
Bro doesn't
judging
know
by
about
your
Firefly?
reaction, he may
Damn.
have noticed something going on and deliberately shifted topics to the truth of death to try and pull you in line with his way of thinking. That's quick thinking and very sound logic.
Hey, stop it.
Aventurine is no
Please.
fool, and working with him
Stop it.
definitely has its dangers.
No. Can I toss a die to let it decide for me? Playing it safe seems to be the smart move. For Firefly's sake, we must get to the bottom of all this. The Nameless cannot turn a blind eye to evil. I don't know, man. Like, turning a blind eye to evil, yeah, but at the same time, Aventurine is evil. So I don't know. Playing it safe seems to be the smarter move. I don't know, because I feel like Aventurine is blaming Akron, or kind of like suspecting Akron of doing the murders, which kind of like, yeah, because he was like, he only knows about Robin's death from, you know, what I've seen. You know, he only knows about Robin's death, and I think he thinks it's Akron. But then Firefly died. I'm pretty sure from what he just said that he does not know that Firefly is dead, or he doesn't know about Firefly at all. So yeah, I don't know this one.
That is something I agree on. Anyway, be careful out there. There's more than one way to blaze a trail. In a dark forest beset by wolves, ensuring your own escape to safety should be your primary concern.
Yeah.
As for the other questions,
I don't have any other
it's all
questions.
happened so quickly, I can only make conjecture. After leaving here, go have a chat with your companion. I hope you can clarify the source of this confusion.
Fine. Black Swan leads you to the chaotic dreamscape.
Come
Okay.
This way. It's a short walk. Don't
Okay,
get
hold up.
lost.
There's a weird bird over here. Hello, weird bird. Tweet, I'm not afraid of you, Tweet. Oh, it's not Boss Stone. You really scared me there, Tweet. You don't look familiar, dear customer. Welcome to the Town Hotel. Tweet, Town Hotel. Yes, this is the only hotel in Dreamville, and also my proudest achievement, Tweet. Look at this dreamy dome built from branches. The stone decorated carved walls, the brilliant corridors paved with mud. How romantic. Wouldn't you love to spend an unforgettable and wonderful night here, Tweet? Thanks for the invite. I've just stayed the night there. Thank you for your patronage, Tweet. We hope Boss Stone didn't keep you up last night. If you're still afraid, I can come and make sure you fall asleep, Tweet. It's a real shame. If times were normal, I would definitely entertain you properly, Tweet. But Boss Stone has sent lots of baddies to the hotel recently, and I'm really worried about the little bird going out. It would be amazing if some kind-hearted guest could help me. What the fuck? The origami bird winks and bright. It's okay. Indifferent. Go look for them yourself. Okay, I don't care. I don't care. Let's just go follow Black Swan. Hello, Black Swan. Yeah, where's Akron? Wasn't she over here? Wasn't she supposed to be over here or something? I don't know. Pick up this. Oh yeah, I got Stellaron Hunter Sam. Hells yeah. The Stellaron Hunter Sam. Oh, another one. God damn it.
This way. This is where we part ways. All of this is like a nightmare. Unfortunately, the remembrance doesn't lie. What we just saw is the
Yeah,
reality
remembrance is the
that
new
happened.
element or the new like
And it
thing
won't fade from our
that where
minds
it's
just because we wake
whoever
up.
is under remembrance can
But
summon.
follow your heart and don't
And that's
be
the next
afraid.
trailblazer thing.
We all walk through this world casting shadows of different lengths. And hold on just a sec.
What? What do you want? Black Swan gently touches the root of your hair, leaving a cool. Bro, what?
There you go. A small parting gift.
Cat, stop it.
If one day you unfortunately fall into the deep waters of the memory zone and there's no memo keeper to join you, hopefully it can guide you on my behalf.
Okay.
I also pay great attention to the ways of the world. Just think of this as an apology from me for hiding something from you.
That's it?
Something private to take care of regarding that Galaxy Ranger. Let's leave things there, shall we? What fascinating
Bruh.
memories will you bring for me next time we meet? I sincerely look forward.
Free zone.
That blade now, stranger.
Do you still dream, Hunter, of those slain by your hand?
Wonder, will this guy become playable? I don't really know. This guy's a Stellaron Hunter, right? His name is Sam? Or actually, no. Is that... Hold up. Is it already... I think he might already be a character. I don't really know. Duke Inferno.
Appears the outcome has already.
I don't really know what's up with Sam, but he's a Stellaron Hunter, and so far... No, right? That's Kafka and stuff like that.
You still have room to make a choice. Leave the music box and then go.
When will Boot Hill get introduced?
The destruction leaves no room for hesitation.
The Taurus Fire Demon. Even if you sacrifice your life for that eon, you won't get special treatment.
You tread the narrow path of the heart you could never understand. From the fire and are born bathed in fire. We spread and destroy until all the kindling has burned out and we leave only ashes on the ground. Burning for
What are you yapping about?
life of a fire from the beginning to the end. We are born to die just to put into practice a profile of another universal truth.
Bro, what?
The destruction.
Your companions don't seem to think so. They fight for your chance at survival.
They are my children, just as they are flames that have yet to break out. They're still young, and my flames are faint. And time is running out. Can you see the planet of festivities in the distance? A plan to bring purgatory with me there. And before that, I must surpass.
Why?
Because on the path they have forged, you have traveled farther than I have. Emanator, you
Why'd you just breathe like that?
true identity. Draw that sword, for we shall indeed remain here, bound to fight a decisive battle to the death, for I choose this. Destruction is intense, but brief. To cravenly cling to life is to endure an endlessly prolonged existence.
Yeah, I don't know what bro's yapping about.
Even if the answer turns out to be your own destruction.
What is important is not the answer, but that it exists, just as you exist. Everything exists to be destroyed. Emanators are no different. Just as even sweet dreams may be born of the void, the so-called impossible is merely something that is yet.
I see.
All right, accept.
Do you though?
Shall witness the most brilliant and intense fire in existence. May this flame illuminate the farthest reaches of your...
There's a whole lot of yapping going on in front of this black screen.
A bottomless stream. Yes, that's right. But you've made one small mistake. This blade remains in its scabbard not out of pity or scorn. It's a personal secret that I don't want to disclose, but perhaps out of reciprocity.
She says this as her hand gently rests on the hilt of the sword.
I'll reveal the truth to you. The hunt is not the path I truly follow.
Bro,
Death
what?
be the end of your boundless dream.
Yo, what? What going on?
Guiding you back to the waking world.
What going on? Oh shit.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold
I
on.
still see your
Your time hasn't come yet.
Okay.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that,
Yeah, I just don't know. Is this the mech that was, well, not the mech, but like that, like freaking, that like suit that Firefly uses in her like burst? I think it's only her burst, but I don't know.
and until then, I hold the privilege of choice. However, you appear to be ignorant of this. So it's time for me to inquire, who exactly are you?
Not your enemy, perhaps.
That's not what I asked.
I don't deserve your curiosity. Loners wandering the cosmos always have their secrets. Take me. I've also been wanted by the IPC, so it's little wonder I know something about the Stellaron Hunters. That's all.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I can help.
What reason would you have for doing that?
I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. So, I know who is inside that cold armor. How
Oh
about
man.
ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know who as well.
I don't need help, but I can give you a suggestion that would make things better for you and me. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past and the truth about what happens inside the dreamscape.
Already on it.
And the Astral Express is no enemy of yours.
I know that. I just never expected to hear you say it. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for her?
No need for that. No harm in mentioning that Elio's only given me one instruction. Get all of the Astral Express to track down the Grand Legacy. I tried settling this in an easier and more direct way. But as you can see, here I am, confronting you. I failed. Can't ever go against the script.
The so-called impossible is merely something that has yet to happen. That's it. Before we split, can I ask you one more thing? Is there anything else in your script about me? I'd like to know what kind of footnote I get to leave in that future foreseen by destiny.
Unfortunately, not a thing came up.
God damn.
I knew it.
Hang on.
Sway.
I don't.
Don't. What?
Your first question was, do you still have dreams about everyone who died because of you? I don't. Never have. I was born without the ability to dream. I live for this cold, harsh reality, for a little light and to burn. To keep on burning until light. So I really envy you.
Is that so? Then
My
you're
bro
already
just
living
standing
in the
like
waking
that. Broski's just standing like that, bro. Okay, we are back. Present day, golden hour.
We heard about Miss Firefly from Black Swan, but we never expected Miss Robin to...
I'm sorry that I couldn't be with you then.
Reality cruises on in serenity, while undercurrents bubble up from the dreamscape, just like that Memo Keeper said. Stay strong, everyone. We can still do what we can for them. Starting with finding the murderer.
Yeah.
Let's recap everything then.
It was me.
Reminded me of something. March, do you remember what that family rep who negotiated with us said?
Indeed, we trust that the Nameless has nothing to do with this. And we also beg each of you to help assist the family in verifying the identity of the deceased. That's how it was put, in reference to Miss Firefly.
Looking back, he seemed a little evasive at the time. And he also failed to mention anything about the earlier murder, too.
The family's planning on covering up all news about Miss Robin's death. If news gets out, Penacony is going to turn into a bloodbath.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
murder that followed closely after was obviously beyond their anticipation. The family had to try and turn things to their advantage by bringing in reinforcements from outside. The Charmony Festival is nearly here. They must be snowed under.
It may also be that Miss Firefly's murder had so many witnesses that it couldn't be covered up. So they went with the flow and let more people on the scene to control the situation.
For what?
After all, the nature of the two murders is fundamentally different. The family's first protective measure should be against malicious actors among the guests, such as that IPC envoy.
He really is up to no good.
All the while accusing that
Yeah, I
galaxy
really don't
ranger.
like adventuring.
Are we missing the forest for the trees here? I always felt
That
that
big ol'
Adventuring's reasons
dick.
for accusing Miss Acheron were highly subtle. Can we believe him?
No,
At this
can never
point,
believe him, bro.
I'm afraid the
He's
only
adventuring.
ones we can trust are ourselves.
Look,
Yeah.
let's try to gather intel first and then list all the possible outcomes we can. Then we go through them, eliminating contradictions one by one. The fewer facts remaining, the closer we are to the truth.
What was just Don Hung is doing? Like he's
Still
just
got this
sitting there
sense
on the
of
Astro Express. I don't know, like reading a book or
Like
something.
we're stuck in a whirlpool, spinning around that legacy.
People over here
after
dying,
everything
and
that's
then
happened.
everyone's like, "Yeah, it's fine, Don Hung.
This time we're
It's
playing the
fine."
role- But before we start, what are we going to say to the family and Adventurine?
As I see things, the family harbors no ill will towards the Astral Express. If they didn't trust the crew, they wouldn't have casually commissioned outsiders to investigate a case that's, in all likelihood, a scandal. Plus, this is the family's turf. Teaming up with them should make things easier for us in the future. As for that Avenger,
Yeah.
well, I'd like to hear your thoughts.
He's complex. He deliberately slow-played his hand during negotiations while running circles around us all the while. He appealed convincingly to both reason and emotion. It wasn't forced, but the intent was obvious. Still, it's good to have contacts among all this uncertainty. Adventurine showed his skills, and as far as our interests are aligned, he can become a reliable ally.
Yeah, I
We
don't think
also need to
he's
keep a
gonna be
certain distance
reliable.
from the family. Never let them get too
Because clearly not telling
close.
us everything.
Teaming up with the IPC helps balance that out. If either side makes a move, we have the option to pull out.
So, you suggest accepting Aventurine's proposal to team up?
Yes. It's risky, but we can only wait until both sides have played their cards before making any further judgments.
I get why.
Yeah.
There's a whole lot of bad guys and girls around here. And I'm worried about getting stabbed in the back. She's been bullied a few times now, and I can't stand it anymore.
Okay. It's fine. Let's focus on the big picture for now. It's fine. I got a lot out of him too. It's cool. You can bully me whenever.
No, I can't accept this.
Bro, what?
Forget about it. Just let me keep an eye on him. If that doesn't work, we can just turn the tables and use him instead.
Then, could you please reply to Aventurine? Everyone, take this time to put together your thoughts.
Okay. Welcome to my... Bro, why do I have Adventure? Why is it always open to pull for your game account? What does that mean? Always open to pull for your game account? We decided to accept your request for collaboration. Wonderful. Your response came faster than I expected. From now on, we'll all be in this together. Here's a small something for your upcoming partnership. Bro sent 100,000 credits. That's a lot of money. Bro, you should be more prudent with your money. But I'll take them all just this one time. Oops, I pressed send too early. Here's a little extra for good luck. with this new gig. Just as anticipated, the family is going to sweep Robin's case under the rug for as long as they can, so her case is only a secret between us. But the other case, that depends on what excuse they have prepared for you guys. I'll take my leave now. I'll take my leave for now, and I look forward to an outstanding performance from you guys. Man, fuck off.
Looks like Aventurine is happy with this outcome. Let's tell everyone about it.
I gotta go talk to everyone now, bro. You know what? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this. Oh, click the wrong button. Which button was it again? It was Y. O. Fuck, I forgot what button it was. Thought it was P, but P is no messages. It's not L. It's T. Why the hell is it T? Wait, I'm not happy with this, bro. I keep missing. There we go. Bitch. Himiko.
Aventurine's goal is to try and recapture Penacony for IPC. To do this, he'll have to bring down the family in its entirety to create a big enough chance. The existence of death will be covered up by the family. So how does he plan on taking them down? It's gotta be something important enough that everyone will notice. But
I'm not really big on them taking down the family. I think the IPC is least trustworthy than frickin'
just speculating.
than the family.
We have to
I
be
don't know.
careful when handling Aventurine.
Yeah.
He's skilled at reading people and discerning the right moment to strike.
He's also skilled at being a big old dick.
He's clearly a born gambler if he's willing to go all in to win.
Yeah, he seems like a gambler, bro. Okay, hello, Welt. I'm gonna switch back. Gotta switch back to Bailu. Oh, Bailu. Get Bailu out. I'll get out Don Hung and add Himeko. There we go. Himeko. Look at that.
Aventurine said something that concerns me.
Everything
He accused
says
that
concerns me.
Galaxy Ranger of killing Robin without any evidence whatsoever.
Exactly.
Said nothing about her connection to that memory zone meme or
Meme.
why he was stalking you. It was a groundless accusation, which only serves to make him seem more suspicious.
Does Aventurine have other plans?
Maybe Aventurine's goal was never to gain our trust. Maybe he wanted to foster a feeling of enmity towards Acheron and make the situation more volatile. Two birds, one stone.
I guess.
However, I asked Don Hung back on the Express to confirm that story about the Annihilation Gang and the lost messages. It wasn't something that Aventurine made up out of thin air. You've met her many times now. What's your impression of Miss Acheron?
She's pretty hot. Let's see. She's a very gentle woman. She's a very mysterious woman. She's a very powerful woman. Weird. I can't seem to remember. This one. Weird. I can't seem to remember.
Fits the
What?
Galaxy Ranger to a T.
Okay.
They're eccentric, unpredictable, and fond of being alone. No wonder she's a suspect.
Yeah. But still, no proof? No proof? No proof? What the fuck? She got a giant saw blade inside of this small little case. Okay. But so I was playing Zenless Zone Zero, and then I caught up with the entire story. So yeah, I'm just poggers like that. But now I'm bored. There's like a lot of side quests, but I don't know.
I feel like Miss Robin isn't actually dead, but that she's still alive and well.
Well, yeah, there's still a lot of Robin songs I haven't heard.
But everything's just some horrible prank.
I have heard them, but I haven't heard them in game.
Aren't we supposed to be inside a dream? How could someone die in a beautiful dreamscape like this?
I don't know. They're probably killed IRL. You know, if they're in a dream, you know, probably got killed IRL.
Whenever I see the Grand Theater, I just can't stop all these thoughts from flooding my head.
Do you think the family's behind us? We'll restore all the dreams back to normal.
Yeah, of course. At times like this, we're so lucky to have our crew. The family and the IPC, everyone has their own plans going on. Everyone's still having a great time out there on the streets. Nobody knows what's happened. It's all so unreal. As if Firefly, Miss Robin, and us were all outsiders from another world.
Yeah.
What a mess.
Literally.
I really want a nice cool drink of soda to help me calm down.
Can then go get some soda.
But then I'd be just like everyone else out on the streets.
Okay.
Looks like Aventurine doesn't need anything else. Let's turn our attention to the family's assignment for now. Himiko, what do you think?
Among our current clues, the two murders that she witnessed are the most directly connected. I suggest starting here.
Okay.
One thing I'm curious about is, if a person dies in a dream, what happens to them in real life? Seeing as we're at the family's behest, why not pop back out to reality and verify Miss Firefly's situation back at the hotel? Perhaps we could also make a few inquiries about Miss Robin while we're out there.
Well, we
Yeah.
split off into two groups. There are still some things worth focusing on inside the dreamscape. I'll investigate those, and we can link up again later.
Okay.
Worth focusing on? Oh, no problem. I'll leave it to you then.
I thought I'd finally get to see Himeko and Mr. Yang go out on a mission together. Oh well. Take care then, Mr. Yang.
I will. Keep in touch.
Okay. Cool. Cool.
Honored guest, could you come out for a second?
The heck? Is Acheron just there?
I'd be embarrassed too, getting stared at like that.
Forgive me. My name is Welt Yang. I'm one of the crew members on the Astral Express. I believe you've met my colleagues.
Well,
Is there something about my name?
first, don't you want to know my name?
I already do, Miss Acheron. You're a prominent figure in Penacony.
What are they saying about me?
Some claim that you're the real culprit behind these murders, that the Annihilation Gang's tragic fate at the banquet was a result of your blade, and that you're now attempting to unleash another bloodbath on Penacony.
The Annihilation
Ifrit of Everflame Mansion.
Who?
Tragic fate. That Duke turned his dying body to flames and sacrificed his life as a martyr. He was a determined and heroic pathstrider. Not even a villain should be disparaged like this. And what's more, there were plenty of suspects invited. Do they really think that a blade is more dangerous than that black hole you're wielding?
Bro, what?
Intuition. Not even the family managed to point out the truth behind this cane. So you must surely know, Miss Acheron, that peering into a black hole is not a wise move. As a potential threat, your knowledge of us has reached uncomfortable depths. Reveal your true identity and intentions. Otherwise, brace yourself for gravitational disintegration.
Bro, what the fuck?
That shouldn't be necessary. But if it makes the Nameless feel less defensive, I'll be happy to abide. Believe it or not, Galaxy Ranger, Acheron, those are the names I go by to this very day. My trip to Penacony is solely to fulfill an old, final request. I'm here for the Watchmaker's legacy, and that's it. I think I've been honest enough.
Still unwilling to reveal your true identity?
It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I can't. I've come so far, and I can't sum up all of that in just a few words. Everyone has their own unspeakable past. Secrets that they don't want to be revealed. And I won't be asking any more questions. Such as why the Astral Express is roaming around the cosmos with a Stellaron on board. Is she okay? That memo keeper didn't do anything, right?
She's fine. Let's just stick with the topic. Gaining my trust depends on how much you're willing to reveal.
I've run around many different Penacony dreamscapes just to try and find that legacy. And during this period, I came into contact with quite a few guests. In the process, I gradually came to realize the secret of Penacony may be closely related to the Trailblaze. That's why I've come to ask for your help. I don't have enough proof yet, but I'd like to speculate something. The source of all tragedy lies within the family. If you could trust me, we could find the proof to support this claim together. Mr. Yang, I think you've come to the same conclusion, haven't you?
Let's leave it at that. For now, I'll choose to believe that you bear no hostility. Share your findings with me and me alone. I don't want vague conjecture to interfere with other people's judgments before we find solid proof.
By the way, would you like something to drink? Before we go, how about 2 cups of Wake the Heck Up?
Bro,
No,
what?
4 cups, because the conversation coming up will last forever.
Okay.
I've been watching her closely for a while now, and the first invitation was in the banquet hall of the hotel. She just sat in one corner, keeping silent, chugging down a couple cups of Wake the Heck Up. I told her it's a pungent, bitter beverage, not the taste of sweet dreams. Only for people allergic to Soul Glad. And she said,
Really? But I don't taste any difference at all between them.
the guest rooms are charmingly minimalist, an aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron. It's a cinch. This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet. You see, memories of you are not yours alone. They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak.
Okay.
The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
Yeah, but what are you yapping about?
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12. Father, I dedicate this to you.
Well done, Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
Okay.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
They sought refuge in a land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storm. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
Yeah, bro, what are you yapping about?
I alone am enough.
When have been on the path of destruction, fear death.
The Everflame Mansion has set out on a journey. Those poor people, they have no idea what lies in wait ahead of them. Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out.
Okay.
What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to... That's a fact. And that's how it should have gone. But along the way, it's like it's been erased. Who's done this?
Who are you?
Oh, voice in memory. Okay, you just said that.
No. Is this not a memory?
Oh, a memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators?
Who's yapping right now, bro?
My name is Constance. A pleasure
Who?
to meet you. We
Who's
were supposed
Constance?
to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together. But that seems unrealistic. Dahlia's not welcome on the banquet star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you, and then you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
This phone has eyes.
A phone. Wanna listen in?
At this moment on the other side. Okay.
A few days ago, the IPC made an announcement. Under the watchful guidance of the Marketing Development Department, and in accordance with the Interstellar Peace Charter, the independent Sigonian sovereignty has hereby been established, and shall take a legislative seat at the Interstellar Congress.
Okay.
The formation of the Sigonian sovereignty is of great historical significance to the Sigonia system. This move puts an end to the planet's long and bloody history, turning the sensational Kataka-Abjin extinction event into a distant memory.
Sigonia 4 is located in an unclaimed zone at the intersection of the Denise, Prothean, and Dorneau star clusters. The planet's surface environment is known for being extremely harsh, constantly faced with the threat of impact from small-scale celestial objects. This is why very few intelligent species have made this planet their home, dividing themselves into several tribes to eke out nomad lifestyles as they struggle to survive the arid desert wilderness. They have developed their own folk beliefs that are independent of the Eon belief system.
Sigonia, Sigonia.
There's a whole lot of yapping going on.
Eye of the
Like,
storm,
especially a whole lot of yapping
by
that's
all
happening in front of a black screen.
land of rock, but not water, lightning, but not
us with your falling stars. You lash us with wind and storm. You chew us up with the cracked. You promised us a land of honey, yet yoked us beneath a sword of bitterness. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, if thou can hear me, please open up thy 3 eyes and gaze upon this child. When you took his father, my child was still sleeping in my belly. And where my husband went, I too soon must go.
Okay.
I don't ask for a peaceful death, just for you to tell me. Does the baby swaddled sweetly asleep? Does he dream of his mother's heartbeat and the sound of falling rain? Please tell me.
I seriously don't know what's going on.
This life is all just a fleeting dream. Otherwise, why would this child be born to face impending death?
Mommy! 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 The rain! It's raining!
Raining? Raining!
Okay.
It is raining! It's true! Elders weren't lying to us. They really did summon the rain. Mommy, we can leave here. We can go back home.
Can you though?
Back home. Oh, Gaiathra Triclops, you came. Do you hear that? Thank you. Thank you. Darling, listen. This is the sound of rain. On the day you were born, the sky also sent down a gift like this from Gaiathra. Such a lucky child. Such a blessed child. Just like your name. A gift from them to Avchin. May the goddess Gaiathra.
I accidentally turned off my
eyes
my extension cord where my TV was plugged into. Good thing my computer was plugged into the wall, so I didn't lose my recording or turn off my computer. But God, that's annoying. I was trying to unplug something. Then I accidentally switched off my extension cord.
And your schemes forever concealed. Welcome to this sad world, Kakavasha.
That was Kakavasha.
Time to wake up, gambler.
Oh, heavens. I must have drunk too much Soul Glad. Didn't expect you to be back so soon.
Not the
How is
Soul
it?
Glad.
Find anything?
Just as you guessed. Nobody outside knows about Robin's death. There aren't even baseless conspiracy theories. They're still streaming the rehearsal for her ceremony. Using a stand-in, I guess. They must be dreaming.
Of course. I could imagine that death would actually descend upon the idyllic dream created by the family. Let alone that the victim would be the female lead of the Charmony Festival. To be honest with you, I didn't believe it. I even tested it a few times myself. Until I discovered that I couldn't actually die.
Bro, what?
Whenever there's any danger, I'm forced awake by the dream pool, and it's all as if everything were just a nightmare. And that's why I'm convinced that there are a few big secrets lurking behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Then you must have heard about the memories.
Dr. Ratio.
When I graciously deigned to establish connections with the Oak family on your behalf, they were quite in a pitiful state of disarray. Besides Robin, there was another body. I don't know the exact details, just that it was a stowaway.
2 murder cases? I told you something seemed off about the Nameless. Oh, she must have come across the other one. This murderer is a psycho, I have to say. The case does represent an opportunity. We can leverage the family's malfeasance and let the IPC use this as a reason to intervene. But their trickery runs deeper than I thought. Robin's stand-in was all ready to go. These 2 murders are definitely getting hushed up. What should we do? Let me think.
I don't know, man. Sparkle's mad sus as well, so.
Opportunity to miss out on, so I gotta be careful.
Incredible, gambler. Have you already exhausted your limited repertoire of tricks so soon?
There are plenty of chips, but it'd be best to choose carefully. The most straightforward has to be Robin. Remember? That masked fool once told me to find a mute as a friend. Robin is what she calls the mute. She has lost her voice, and while most people can't pick up on it, you and I cannot mistake that sound. Not produced by any voice box, but rather by the resonance of the harmony. If that girl hadn't gone hoarse from singing practice, there'd only be one possibility. Something was up with the family, or Robin herself. To get to the bottom of this, I tried every way I could to meet her, but she died right before my very eyes.
A complete and utter loss. Incidentally, it seems to have resulted in your rather undignified arrival on the interrogation stand. There were eyewitnesses at the scene, and the family, in their graciousness, has tentatively accepted your alibi. However, for the foreseeable future, you shall, regrettably, find yourself under the vigilant watch of the hounds.
Well, things aren't looking too optimistic, Doctor. I'm starting to break out in a cold sweat. Do you reckon there's still any chance of a comeback, given how things are?
A probability? Yes, it exists, but it verges on the infinitesimal. To phrase it in a manner more befitting the vernacular, you're dreaming. But if you simply can't control yourself and want to try your hand, then there just so happens to be a suitable candidate. That man wants to see you again.
Who?
Sunday.
Sunday.
Is this a public hearing or a private trial?
If it were the former, it would hardly befit my stature to stoop to the role of a mere messenger.
Bro, what?
Fine. Well, that's great. It's all great. You see, the dead can't talk, but the living can. Ratio,
No
I'm
shit.
convinced now that there must be something wrong inside the family. Oh, just you wait and see. That man's sister has died. He can't sit on his hands.
Yeah, which is crazy how nobody's like freaking out about this. They'll just find about somebody's dead and like, oh well, okay, cool.
We're here. The Dewlight Pavilion is the Oak family's fortress and a place where heads of the families meet to discuss great plans for Penacony.
Fortress?
It's already been an hour
I
and
like this metaphor.
20 minutes.
I dealt with the warlords of the Amanica star system
God.
not long ago, and their synchronized orbital manor wasn't this heavily guarded.
This mansion nominally belongs to Sunday and is very befitting of its owner. Without his express invitation, the likes of ordinary guests would never grace these grounds in their lifetimes. Look around while you still have this moment of freedom.
Hey, Doc, whose side are you on anyway?
Who's to say I won't sell you out?
We'll see. When we meet the authoritarian master of the Oak family, I'll pry an answer out of him.
Follow me and I'll bring you to his parlor. Hold your tongue and let me deal with the members of the family.
We got Hendrik. What's up, Hendrik?
Hey, you two! That's a place of business. No entry.
I was requested by Mr. Sunday to bring him the suspect. My name is Ratio. He should have mentioned it to you.
Oh, I remember you. Veritas Ratio. Your punch virtual particle clock is impressive.
Excuse me?
The one on your head. Of course, it's nothing compared to my full pocket dimensional annihilating power armor of the Mobile Knights.
Shut up, little kid.
Right. And as I mentioned, that fantasy raiment of yours doesn't exist.
That's because you can't see it. Like I say, only family can see the glory of the Mobile Knights. Enough. Get going. Don't keep Mr. Sunday waiting.
It seems like the idiocy index here is no better than it is out there.
Okay, let's see. Dr. Ratio here.
The door is shut tight. Looks like we're on our own.
Yes.
I mean, there isn't a door. How did you get in before?
For security reasons, the family built the administrative site deep in the dreamscape, with mechanisms hidden in these nightingale statues. The direction of the statues can be controlled.
These damn statues, bro.
On the previous occasion, an attendant named Kona had gone to the side room to verify something before setting the statues in the correct positions.
Well, maybe we should do the same. Let's go and take a look. Of course, we can also
Rails facing in different directions. An obvious hint.
But are these nightingales?
They are. What's wrong?
How can nightingales be so huge? They look more like torment eagles to me.
Bro, they're statues.
There are no eagles in the 5 families, only nightingales. Why am I wasting time with you on this?
Dude, what? The two return to the path they came from.
Yeah. Just as I thought. Here's the correct answer.
A truly miraculous discovery. Perhaps I should offer you the chance to join the Genius Society.
Really? I thought you'd given up on that already.
I was being sarcastic. Can't you tell?
Bruh. Yeah, both of these guys are idiots. Yeah. I want to use Dr. Ratio more, but I just don't have him, like, I don't have anything on him.
Oh, impressive. So much for Mr. Sunday's reserved, virtuous image.
Do
What is
you
this?
need me to remind you? We're in a dreamscape. No matter how grand the mansion looks, it'll not affect Penacony. Stop wasting your time nitpicking the family here.
Yeah, you're right. The only way to destroy the family is death. Sunday must have thought the same. Let's head down.
Can you, like, go away?
What's wrong?
Dude.
Are we heading the wrong way?
No, but this door is locked.
My friend? Did you really make an appointment with him?
It's a trial. You got to prove your worth to Sunday before you can speak with him.
Bro, what kind of stupid ass shit is
We need
that?
to find a way to open this door in the hall, or this place will be our prison.
Oh, and it's my favorite.
Get serious.
Man.
I've no time for games.
Yeah, I have no time for games
head
either.
back. The hint is probably in that prominent sandpit.
Wow.
Okay.
That's an enormous sandpit.
This
I'd love
is
to build a tall building for
a
myself.
city.
Oh, look. There's a noticeable gap in the model. I believe you're right.
There wasn't a gap before. That man must have done it intentionally.
Well, with your brilliant mind, you shouldn't have any trouble recalling what was here last time. Right, Doctor?
Of course.
Insert.
This reminds me of one of those building toys. With the blocks. I've never played with them before. I wonder if it's more interesting than stacking chips.
Bro had no childhood.
Oh, look. The gap is closed, and it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
So, what's next?
We go through the door or go through this. Oh man. Damn, bro.
Oh, good heavens. Did I drink? Am I still in a dream?
Freaking Dr. Ratio's just standing right there, bro.
Doctor, you're huge. It's me! Down here! In the sand pit! Oh, actually, I think we could make this work for us. Just find a way to slip me into Sunday's collar, and I'll infiltrate the family just like that.
Bro.
Oh, fine. I was just kidding.
Look, Dr. Ratio.
Pity you made it out of the sandpit alive. Sunday is just beyond this door. From my limited understanding, he's not someone easily handled. Are you prepared?
Yeah. Only I believe he's the one who should be prepared to face me.
Tell me about your plan.
I don't have a plan. I'll just play it by ear. There are only 2 kinds of bargaining chips when dealing with people. Benefit or fear.
Looks like sincerity isn't in your dictionary.
Am I not sincere enough? There's no need to emphasize it. We've got to make good use of death. That man's sister is dead. He won't be able to turn a blind eye, and that's fear. And I'll help him find the murderer.
Yeah, Robin's
He can't do
dead.
it due to his status and position, but I can.
And I didn't even get to listen to all her songs.
Benefit.
On what basis do you believe he's incapable, necessitating the delegation to someone from a rival faction? The IPC?
Simple. Because that murderer could very well be a traitor hiding inside the family.
Do you mean the Galaxy Ranger whom you accused previously?
That was just an excuse, good doctor. There's something wrong with that woman, and we need someone who can keep her in check. It's better to minimize the variables outside our control while we execute our plans. Moreover, I need to know her identity. If I'm lucky, she could be an important pawn. And it's good to have more helpful friends when dealing with this matter. But honestly, the murder case is likely unrelated to her. I believe my standpoint. There's a rat in the family. Otherwise, why would Mr. Sunday arrange a private meeting with us? This isn't an interrogation, but a secret negotiation. We'll see. Using Robin's death as a bargaining chip, I'll win back my freedom and power. In the end, I'll ruin this beautiful dream and create the grandest death. If the chance of winning is just beyond this door, even if that chance is close to 0, well, you can't win if you don't play, right?
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
Okay. Okay, let's proceed onwards up this staircase and let's punch Sunday in the face, because I don't give a fuck about Sunday.
Too effortless for you, IPC ambassador.
And fuck off, Sunday.
I appreciate your words. And I see you put a lot of effort into welcoming me, Mr. Sunday. However, this is no way to greet a guest.
Well, this isn't an invitation, but a summoning. Before we speak, I need to test your character.
And this guy's character is zesty. Or gay.
Knowledgeable doctor friend of yours has been of great help, yes?
They're both gay.
Certainly. You ought to know this better than I do. He's already faithfully fulfilled his duties, hasn't he?
Racio's just standing over there.
The doctor has assured me of your noble character. He considers you, like himself, a virtuous person who can be trusted by the family.
Man, he cannot be trusted for shit.
I've come to know you very well as a person, Mr. Aventurine. You're diligent, generous, and willing to cooperate. The fact that you succeeded in overcoming many obstacles just to meet me gave me the reason to believe in your wisdom and courage.
Yeah, I did those under my, against my own free will,
That is, you've used your wisdom at the wrong place to meet the wrong person.
The Robin's case, right above tragedy.
Witnessing a tragedy that shouldn't have happened.
You don't look too well. Am I making you anxious? If not, then it means I'm on your side.
If I wasn't mistaken, you'd just made a serious accusation against the family.
Damn, bro.
No, you weren't
Can you fly with
mistaken.
those wings?
For depravity is creeping in around you. There's no
Bro,
need
2 of
for
my
us to
least
be
favorite
evasive.
characters in one room?
Let's
Damn,
talk about
bro.
Your sister's talent is unrivaled in the world of show business. As you know, her voice has been out of tune since she returned to Penacony. What's more disheartening, she can't sing.
They put death above sing anymore.
Responsible for this.
Bro.
Many suspect the culprit is among the outsiders, but I know you hold a different opinion. Now your noble status has become a shackle, preventing you from apprehending the murderer and avenging your
Robin
sister's
can't
death.
be dead. She
You're
hasn't
feeling
sung all her
anxious because you're
songs
out
that
on a
she's,
limb. But don't worry.
I've only heard
I'm
like
on your
2 throughout the entire game.
I'm immensely honored by your concern for me, Mr. Aventurine. Since you're so selfless and generous, I believe you wouldn't ask for anything in return, would you?
Well, naturally, you wouldn't encourage
Yes, I would like some,
I just want to
I
reclaim
would like some head.
my liberty and the personal items under the family's custody, the bag of gift money, and
The box in which the cornerstone is stored.
That's right.
Bro.
Cornerstone. I've heard it's a treasured asset of the Strategic Investment Department. A sacred stone that seals the Preservation Emanator, granting significant power. And every liquidation specialist holds one.
10 stone hearts.
For an object so precious, it probably comes at an even higher price than other forms of recompense.
Well, I'm sure you're aware of the high level of risk I'll be undertaking to bring the truth to light.
Mr. Aventurine, when you're out and about, do you always make adjustments to your appearance? Your tie should be on the center line. Your shirt must not protrude from your vest. Your trouser creases should be perfectly straight and always aligned with the tips of your shoes.
Okay, what?
But I don't, because it's not appropriate to do so in public. You should make sure everything is presentable and in order before leaving the house. I'm not the kind that takes risks. The cornerstone must be in the custody of the family.
No room for negotiation.
Please. Don't let me turn you down twice.
Sure. The gift money is good enough. I suppose you wouldn't mind that. After all, a merchant can't function without a bargaining chip.
You compromised quicker than I thought. Unfortunately, it's a gambler that needs a bargaining chip, not a merchant. I can give you your gift money. But before that, I want you to tell me.
Want you tell me what?
The fact that you can decisively forsake the box you asked for. What exactly is stored in it?
Sex. I don't know.
Oh, triple-faced soul.
What are you doing?
Please sear his tongue and palms with a hot iron.
What the fuck are you
so that
doing?
he will not be able to fabricate lies and make false vows.
The fuck?
What have you done?
Yeah, what have you done? The fuck
Under the
was
light
that?
of the harmony, all wickedness is revealed. I implore them to shed their light, and I'll ask you questions on their behalf.
Bro's like a freaking priest, dude.
You have 113 seconds.
Bro's
to
like
prove your
gonna
innocence
like show up on my
and
doorstep
gain
and praise the
my
word of God.
trust.
And if I refuse to answer?
You can try, and we'll see if the harmony rejects you.
Damn.
Do you own a cornerstone?
Yes.
Yes.
What
Damn,
a
bro.
simple answer. You, too, understand that idle chatter leads only to poverty. Did you hand over the cornerstone to the family when you entered Penacony?
Yes.
Does the cornerstone you handed over to the family belong to you?
Yes.
Is your cornerstone in this room right now?
Bro, how would bro know that?
Yes.
What?
Is your memory free from any kind of tampering or deletion? Encompassing but not restricted to the techniques of the Garden of Recollection?
What is going on?
Yes.
Are you an Avgin from Sigonia?
What's Sigonia?
You even know about that?
Bro's being
Avgins have any
pushed
ability
against
to
the
read
wall.
and tamper with, or manipulate one's own or another's mind.
No. Does it matter?
Damn, bro.
Do you love your family more than yourself?
Bro.
Yes.
Damn,
All the
bro.
Avgins were killed in a massacre. Am I right?
That's the chest right there.
Are you your clan's sole survivor?
Yes. Perhaps.
Perhaps.
Bro said perhaps, bro.
Do you hate and wish to destroy this world with your own hands?
Dude, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know.
Damn,
Interesting.
bro.
Now,
Okay.
the final question.
Wrapping it up. Are you gay?
Can you swear that at this very moment, the Aventurine stone is safe and sound in this box?
The Aventurine stone? Bro, what? Bro, let's just make that noise, bro.
Of course.
Looks like we can get an answer. Open it, Mr. Aventurine. It's your last chance to defend your honor.
What? Okay. Oh man, what's underneath that cloth? What's that? Is that a dead bird? What is that? Oh man, what's going on? Okay, Dr. Ratio.
Please.
Okay. It's gonna open the box. It's gonna open the box. Why are you looking like that? What the fuck? It is gone.
What you're looking for.
Damn, bro. They're just right there. Okay, so that was what's underneath the cloth. System hours ago. Okay, you don't need to have a backstory. You know, he just took them out and put them under a cloth. So what are you doing, bro?
Does
Or-
this mean that you are willing to take the side of the family in this farce?
I don't need to know what happened last time. Previously
What
on
makes you think
Sunday in Dr. Ratio's meeting or something. I don't know.
I've heard you haven't enjoyed Mr. Aventurine's company. I also understand that you're an avid learner who sees the pursuit of knowledge above all.
In that case, you ought to realize that a competent scholar knows their position and wouldn't forsake more vital matters for the sake of petty pride.
If you agree to assist the family, I'll share our research findings on the Stellaron. You must be quite aware that,
Hey,
besides
I'm a
the family,
Stellaron.
no other faction is willing to share such information.
Cut to the chase. What do you need from me?
I need Mr. Aventurine's comprehensive plan.
Haven't you confiscated his cornerstone? You can't expect a featherless bird to take flight.
But I've also heard the 10 elites in the Strategic Investment Department have united, progressing together in the interests of the IPC.
You'll have to speak more clearly than that.
The cornerstone, which Mr. Aventurine surrendered, was it really his?
You question whether he would entrust you with someone else's cornerstone. The 10 Stonehearts aren't as united as you think. Cornerstones are significantly more precious to them than their very own lives.
But you know that he's a crazed gambler. The more vocal he is about it, the more cautious I must be.
I never imagined someone would share his way of thinking. Honestly, you should see a shrink. Bring it. The box containing the cornerstone is unique, and only IPC senior staff and related members can access it. But I happen to be among them.
I appreciate it.
What is going on?
Unfortunately, your guess is correct.
Unfortunately, you
Its
are
color
a
and
loser.
glow are similar to that of Klepoth's body.
This is the very ruse he intends to use to fool you. He won't reveal to you that the 10 Stonehearts chisel their own will into the cornerstones, granting them an unparalleled radiance.
And this golden stone is also known as a topaz, not a venturine. And it belongs to Topaz.
Topaz?
Do you wish to confront him?
Not at the moment. I'm more interested to know the location of his cornerstone.
The safest place somewhere you'd never think of. Because he never intended to hide it. In fact, that cornerstone has been in your hands from the very beginning.
Okay.
I see. This bag, mixing a cornerstone, more precious than life itself, with a bunch of worthless jewels, disguised as a gift of money waiting to be confiscated, is indeed in line with Mr. Aventurine's style.
Damn.
Then he makes up some trivial excuse, downplaying the matter, and requests the gift money. This is a gamble, one he's all too familiar with, betting on your single misstep, leading to a total loss.
Learned doctor, I am grateful for your help. The family will surely reward a righteous person like you. As for the villain, I hope he retreats in humiliation. It was all thanks to your friend with a keen eye that I could add a blot of utter failure to your storied career.
Bro, what?
Ratio, you wretch. Finally shown your true colors, huh?
I don't get it.
And just to remind you, you currently only have 17 system hours left to live.
Bro,
Treasure
what?
your remaining time.
17 hours left to live, dude? The fuck?
You might as well explain yourself a little more clearly. What I performed on you just now was the Harmony's consecration. You were to show allegiance beneath the illumination of their grace. Yet you acted willfully, uttering nothing but falsehoods, transforming the consecration into a trial. I genuinely see no reason to absolve you from it.
Is this what the Harmony represents? But is it built upon constraint and coercion?
You misunderstand, Mr. Aventurine. Punishment is meant for the irreverent. But I have seen your resilient spirit, and thus I offer you the possibility of a new beginning. Throughout these 17 system hours, you will be unable to escape the dreamscape, or contact any of your companions. You only have 2 paths before you, and it all depends on whether you can complete my test within the time limit. Should you succeed, you will be able to coalesce into the Harmony and be with your family. If you fail, you will suffer the wrath of the eternal Centurion and fall into an abyss of
So both he die. So both options he's dead.
Sounds like I'm gonna end up the same either way.
Exactly.
Indeed do need a servant to help me uncover the evil hidden in the family from an external perspective. I will purge the evil from the inside and bring the real culprits to justice within 17 system hours. When the time comes, compare your findings with mine. If both our findings align, or if you can provide me more insights, then they will truly be able to grant you mercy and honesty.
Shameless hypocrites. You took everything from me and still demand the truth? That isn't fair. Your carnival reeks with the stench of cash. Nothing is achievable without it.
This is meant to be an act of personal virtue, not requiring the family's support. Your bag is over there. Do as you please. I believe you can trade this bag of worthless jewels for everything you need. That's what gamblers excel at, isn't it? Off you go, Mr. Aventurine. You are free. I will wait here for your good news.
Like, he can't contact us though. So like, bro's on his own.
This meeting isn't an interrogation or a negotiation. It's an outright execution.
Why'd you still so zestily, like, bro?
Why would I do that,
Fuck.
Mr. Aventurine? I'm just wondering what a passerby who stumbled upon a scene of a murder could have found out. That's all. By the way, before you go, I have a personal question.
What is it now?
English or Spanish?
Do you truly wish to bring about the destruction of this world?
Bro, what? Nah, bro.
Where did you go? Oh, are you injured?
Yeah, look at that. It's a wasteland.
I got it back, sister.
Kavaza.
You went to look for them?
Kavasha. I don't know if I can say
Too
that.
dangerous. It's just a necklace. It's neither food nor water. We can survive without it. But I can't live without you, little brother. Promise me not to look for those catechins again.
Shell slasher. Okay.
Sister, don't be afraid. The catechins are fools, but I'm smart. I played a game with them, and I won. Won? What happened exactly? Tell me. I made a bet with them.
Bro gave
The
head.
two birds in the desert and me. Who will die first? I won.
Okay.
They suspected me of cheating, but I didn't. I won fair and square.
Well, you probably cheated. Not gonna lie.
Of course you'd win. You've always been a lucky child. Gaiathra Triclops must be watching over you.
What?
But that's no reason to push your luck by going up against those bloodthirsty, cruel catechins. Have you forgotten how Mom and Dad... Look, this is just a necklace. But Kakavasha, you are my only family.
Man, why am I getting Adventurine's backstory?
I thought you'd be happy because Mom left you this necklace. There'll be no next time. It is important, but not as important as you, my dearest brother. I don't blame you, but you must remember what Mom said. Pain and poverty are the trials of Gaiathra Triclops. She has also granted us a chance. And that's your good luck, Kakavasha. Your good luck is the most precious wealth we all Avgin have.
I see.
You're a child blessed by Gaiathra Triclops and can lead the clan to happiness. So always remember to protect yourself and never resent the pain and poverty you're going through. All right? Listen to me and swear to Gaiathra Triclops.
Who the fuck is that?
Okay. I will swear to Gaiathra Triclops to protect this wealth.
Okay.
But sister, if Gaiathra Triclops was really watching over us, then why did she not protect Dad when he was swept away by the quicksand? After all, Dad went to the Catechins' land only to prepare for Gaiathra Triclops' offerings. And where was Gaiathra Triclops when Mom was shivering in our arms? Mom was still pleading for Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness under her breath until the moment she closed her eyes.
Man, this is why you should never believe in God.
Everyone praises me for being smart, but I don't get it. If every rainpour was Gaiathra Triclops' forgiveness and grace, then how bad were our sins? So much so that we were born in this world of death?
I don't know. Maybe go to another world. I don't know. It's a possibility. And it's gonna be hard to go to another world as a fucking child. Oh yeah, March 7th got a new outfit. Forgot about that. Which was actually one of, I believe it was like an outfit that was shown in a previous like all the way back on Eurolo, I think.
Just as I thought. I'd like to ask, what kind
And like I had a screenshot of her wearing that outfit, but now she actually has the outfit that she can wear.
Are you referring to the records when you enter the dream pool? The equipment will monitor physiological indicators such as heart rate, blood oxygen levels, and body temperature in real time. This data will be included in statistics and handed over to the family for the screening of any data anomalies. Immediate action will be taken once any illegal behavior is detected.
What are you yapping about? Is it possible to access these
I
records?
apologize. The hotel does not have access. This information is managed by the Bloodhound family. We can only gain access if there's a problem.
Isn't Gallagher Part of the Bloodhound family.
least we
You know, I'm
know
kind of
who to look
homies with
for
him.
next. We can ask the Bloodhound family for information. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Allie. By the way, is Miss Robin doing fine? We are looking forward to her performance.
Fine? What does that mean? Is there something wrong with Miss Robin?
Yeah, she's
The
dead.
preparations for the Charming Festival have been proceeding smoothly, so I guess things are pretty good. I believe
Robin
she will be
is
able to put on a
dead.
spectacular show for all of you.
Yeah, she's not putting on any show. The person probably, if a show is gonna happen, it's gonna be Sparkle that's putting on the show, not Robin.
Sure enough, no one knows about Miss Robin. I'm not surprised.
Somebody over in the background. What happened to Robin?
There's no information on her in the hotel system. Even if she's a stowaway, she should have a disguised identity after entering the planet. She's also in the running for the legacy. How is she going to sneak into the dreamscape unnoticed?
Is there any other way to enter a dream? Besides the hotel room's dream pool?
The Garden of Recollection.
Memo keepers have abilities that are difficult for normal people to comprehend. In the memory zone of Penacony, they thrive effortlessly. A fact proven to us by Black Swan. The hacker girl from the Stellaron Hunters used extraordinary means to unlock the dreamscape.
We got freaking we got Silver Wolf. Actually, I do want Silver Wolf. I tried getting her when she first came out, but I failed.
The Garden of Recollection and the Stellaron Hunters.
March, you don't need to say words. You have like 3 brain cells. So you have no idea what's going on right now.
Since they all for themselves, they're bound to have a plan.
Who are you guys?
Bro, what?
The Bravo team has arrived at their designated position.
The hell is this?
Execute armed evacuation operation. Boss, get moving.
Armed evacuation? Boss, aren't you drunk?
What do you know? It's more efficient this way.
How the fuck does this guy get drunk?
Act first, later. Understood.
Okay.
I spent all my year-end bonus on the snowball. I don't want my name on the department's major disciplinary notice.
Hey, check it out. That voice. Could it be the IPC workers from Bellabog?
To all guests, the IPC will be conducting special operations within the hotel. Please follow the staff in charge of evacuation to the designated safe zones, or compulsory measures will be enforced.
I swear, if these guys like start attacking them, like seriously, bro.
You've been told not to drink during work hours.
Okay, now we got Topaz
Take him
here.
back to the hotel room. I'll organize a meeting later to properly go over how this incident report should be.
Yeah, I want Topaz as well. Also, look at those thighs.
Miss Topaz? I never thought I'd run into you on Penacony.
Long time no see, Astral Express crew. Eventurine has
Hasn't really been that long because I just started doing her quest. I just started doing the quest where she got introduced. Oh, yeah.
It's fine. Do as they ask and try to avoid any conflicts with the family. Report to me before taking any action. Yes. All right. As you see, the IPC isn't very popular here on Penacony. Cordiality from the family is a mere facade. The former frontier prison has turned around and cuffed its shackles on the IPC staff now. Only Aventurine, who carries an invitation.
Yeah. Speaking of Venturine, he's gonna die soon.
An entourage like us. We can only sit around in the reality hotel, unauthorized to even enter dreams.
And then we'll have 3 people who died in Penacony.
With someone. The IPC can't back him up in the dreamscape.
His situation isn't optimistic, I hear. You're all helping to investigate some dirt on the family, are you not?
Kinda.
Dreamscape. The IPC always treats its partners well.
How about can I put my face in your thighs?
To verify some intel. Perhaps you've had dealings with them?
Yep. They're tailing us right now. Why not go and
Who the fuck are these people? I don't want to talk to these randos. I want to talk to these randos.
stared at is really uncomfortable.
Okay, guys, that was that. Yes. That was Penacony. Like I said at the beginning of the video, you guys would have probably saw if you watched, made it this far, you would probably already saw them. Like I might have combined both parts of Penacony. If not, then check out second video. Also, check my previous ones. I did Bellabog and or I did Eurolo 6 and Lawfu. Those two are also up on my channel. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, check my streams. I stream whenever the fuck. Literally, I sometimes stream every day. I sometimes don't stream some days, but I'm usually always live from either 7 to 10. Or like that's when I start live streams, either from between the times of 7 to 10. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and